the temperatures are so nice and pleasant. Hey, we out yesterday morning? Man, it was beautiful. It was phenomenal, man. You know, the crisp coolness and not that oppressive, nasty, humid mung that coats your body like a sticky dose of maple syrup. You know what I'm talking about?
I hate when people describe the weather as crisp. It's not crisp. It's cool. There's nothing
nice.
crisp about cereal's crisp.
Yesterday was nice. This morning's nice. But are we about to go back to like hell in a handbasket? Are we about to go back to like nasty high temps and humidity?
Are we?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm asking you. I don't. When was the last time I did the weather on this show? I mean, listen, we cover a hurricane like no one else on morning radio, but when it comes to like daily weather reports, you know. Not much of a staple. Yeah, here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, partly cloudy today with a high. Hey, we can do Hal Herman weather. What do you think?
Oh, Hal's not in a good place today.
Oh, really?
Got shipped back to Colorado.
What?
Say it again. Say it slowly.
He got shipped back to Colorado.
Oh my God.
Man.
What happened? What did I miss? I say something wrong?
Thought you said something else.
Just real loose on that one.
Back in the rehab center.
What if we do Hal Herman weather? Didn't you used to work with Don Slater at Wavy TV 10 in Norfolk years ago?
I think he did, yeah.
And that was, how long did you last at Wavy TV 10?
Well, I'm Froggy. I was never there. I don't know.
How long did Hal Herman last at Wavy TV 10?
2 months.
Before he got fired for being drunk on the air, right?
Yeah, 2 months.
Right.
Every time he's been fired is for being drunk on the air.
Right. And then, what was it? And was Whammo 2 News before or after Wavy TV 10?
After. Luckily, he got another chance after a rehab stint.
Right.
He did a bunch of community service and literally picking trash up on the side of the road.
That's when he started his charity, too.
Yeah. Hal Herman's
Do you care about weather?
Hermits.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't do much weather.
I'll tell you that this whole week it's going to be in the mid 80s for highs, and then into the weekend it's going to be in below 80 into the mid 70s.
Lovely. That's the most weather we've ever done on the show. Other than when a hurricane is headed our way or a tropical system, then we flip into hurricane mode here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, do we still have our MJ Morning Show? And man, I hope I'm not jinxing ourselves. Hopefully we're done. Hopefully, listen, it's early October still. You know, October is the month that we have to worry about here in the Tampa Bay area. Typically, this is the month where we get, whammied on hurricanes. But, you might have some Western Gulf stuff. But, hopefully I don't have to use these sons of you-know-whats again.
When it comes to radio hurricane coverage in Tampa Bay, nobody beats MJ. All the info you need on Q105.
Man, I hope I'm not, jinxing ourselves. Hopefully we don't need these things anymore this year.
When hurricane season powers up, nobody covers it like MJ. The MJ Morning Show on Q105.
Yeah. But when it comes to the regular daily weather, you're not going to hear MJ say, partly cloudy today with a high of 87. I don't even know if that's the forecast for today, but that's not going to happen. For the weather, check your freaking phone, okay? I mean, seriously. I mean,
there's great apps out there.
Look outside.
All right, 6:04 at the MJ. Where the hell's Roxanne? Is she coming in? I just realized she's not here. Did she text anyone?
She didn't, but who knows?
Hey, this is a concern. Hey, Andrew, have you heard from Roxanne? This is not good.
I'd always rather hear that you're late.
Whoa. 6:04 at the MJ Morning Show, and
she always sends a text.
And no Roxanne at all. It's me, MJ, it's Fester, it's Froggy.
Probably listening in the car.
Yeah, so, you giving me the caller?
I give her the call. I think I even mumbled it.
Why don't you just say, we're on the air, just say, call her.
I don't want to cut you off. Yeah. I wanted you to say, hey, I'm going to call her next.
Well, obviously that's what I'm going to do. Man, this is odd. Why is she? Let me bring up, I don't know her phone number.
Roxanne has no issues texting us during our morning drive to let us know she's going to be 30 seconds late.
Back in the day, we used to just know phone numbers.
Yeah.
And now you just don't know phone numbers. There are a couple I know. Like Froggy, I know yours because I've been calling yours for 20 years.
It's everybody you've known for 10 years or more.
Yeah. Fester, clearly I know your phone number. Everybody just like everybody knows your phone number.
813-310-8444.
I'm sorry, what was it? What was Fester's?
813-310-8444.
I'm sorry, can you slow that down? What is Fester's private personal cell phone number again?
The
Where
area code's-
people can call him and text him whenever they want?
Area code's 813.
Yeah.
310 or however you want to do it. 310-8444.
Well, there you go.
I got like 78 texts over the weekend.
Oh, you have all kinds of friends.
Yeah, all kinds.
And I'll bring down the final 3 digits and not play the touch tones over the air.
Forwarded to an automatic voice
Ooh, that's not good.
system. 727.
That's Roxanne.
Okay.
It's going right to voicemail.
She will text us if she's running seconds late with a whole
Yeah.
narrative. Hey guys, I had to give my kids extra hugs, and I'm going to be like a minute late.
The
But
kid,
that's fine.
yeah, the kids wanted 1,000,000 hugs
Sure.
before that she left.
But with no correspondence at all, either she's asleep or she
Yeah.
forgot she has a job.
That's
or-
not good.
Or she
Face down
Quit.
in a ditch, as my parents used to say.
All right,
That's-
Froggy, you know
What?
what? Stop. That's
I mean,
not. That's
It was
not
never
nice.
face up in a ditch.
No, but
Always face down.
No, but seriously, we've got a Roxanne mystery this morning. No idea. Where is Roxanne? Why is she missing? Why is her cell phone going right to voicemail? My God, I hope this is not a really bad episode of Roxanne and Dig Dug. Yeah, so.
And Doug.
Where's Roxanne? I mean, seriously, she texts us if she's going to be just a few seconds late, and nothing from her this morning. And her phone, let me try it again. Let me just try a cell phone one more time. But I'm a little, folks, I gotta be honest, I'm concerned here. This does not make sense. Why does our phone go like it's hacking up a chicken bone like a dog? You hear that? I'm serious.
exactly what it sounded like. Yes.
Yeah, Roxanne is 727-510. All right, hang on a minute.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Right.
automatic voice
Yeah.
message
When
system.
do we call Doug?
72751.
Yeah, that's not good.
We
When do we call Dig Dug?
you want to give her to the commercial break, and if she doesn't come in by then, we call Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
we'll
good
call
idea.
we'll call Doug after. I'll tell you what, it's break time anyway.
Right.
It's our first break of the show, so let's do that, and then we'll call Dig Dug, Roxanne's husband, to find out where the heck Roxanne is. Man, I'm getting a little bit of the willies here, man, because it's not like her not to let us know that, hey guys, running late or not feeling well.
Hopefully she overslept.
Yeah.
Listen, that's fine. That happens.
Yeah, I mean, she could be
Yeah.
could be sleeping.
All right.
Holy crap. All right, 6:08 at the MJ Morning Show. Folks, we come on the air with a freaking mystery this morning because we have no freaking idea where Roxanne is. I hope it's got a nice, easy, funny explanation and hopefully nothing. All right, 6:08, MJ Morning Show, Q105. Let's grab traffic with Pat. We're back in minutes. And I didn't even get a chance to mention, we got a busy damn show today. Hey, Froggy's got a truck update after his car wreck where the lady plowed into him. All right, all that's on the way. Don't move. Heads up. at 6:21 here on a Monday morning. And the mystery deepens as to where the hell is Roxanne? We have no idea. So check this out. Folks, I had no clue we would essentially start the show like this. You know, we were wondering where Roxanne was in the opening segment of the show, and we usually will hear from her, oh, I'm running late, guys, and hey, I might be 30 seconds late, or that. And we got nothing. And we just called Roxanne twice in the last segment, and it's going right to voicemail. I called hubby Doug, and that's ringing a couple of times, then going to voicemail. Now, if you recall, first of all, I cannot believe that her phone is still coupled with yours as far as location goes. That's just creepy. So Fester,
What?
Froggy,
talking about?
Fester can track Roxanne.
Yeah.
Fester, is it Find My Phone? What is it? What do you have? Like, for instance, my family, you know, Michelle and me and the kids, we're all on Life 360, so I can see where the kids are, and that brings up a whole different thing with Chloe, which I kind of alluded to something I've got to talk about with my daughter, and I want to talk about it on the air as well, about, a little concern that I have as a father, and when is it okay to put your foot down? And I'll explain. I don't want to be too cryptic here, so I'll just, later on, I want to talk about parenting and parental concern. So I'll get to that later on. Right now, we're concerned about Roxanne.
Right.
So, Fester, can you explain? Froggy, you must have been out this day.
No, I don't understand. How can you find her phone?
Well, exactly. So, Fester, why the hell are you able to track Roxanne? What happened with that, and why is it still connected? That's just creepy.
Yeah. Well,
So what happened?
one time I think we exchanged texts, and in the text exchange, I think I might have said, hey, where are you? Or something like that. Or what are you doing? And then iPhone offered me the option of, or to her iPhone, and said, do you want to share your location with this person?
It can't be you deciding to.
No.
Yeah, it had to be her turning something on to allow you to track her. It shouldn't be like, oh, hey, on my phone it said, hey, do you want to stalk and track Roxanne?
No.
Click here.
iPhone sent it to both of us.
Okay.
Right? So as like, do you want to share your location with, R. Wilder? And I'm like, hell no. Well, Roxanne hit yes and didn't put like a time limit on it. She could control that from her phone. So she accepted iPhone's invitation to share her location with me and never shut it off. And now
but she knows this. We've talked about it.
She jokes about it.
It's creepy. Why does she not turn it off? Why is she allowing you to track her? Well, here's the deal. So, folks, if you've been following the show since the beginning and our big mystery, we have no idea where Roxanne is. She hasn't called. Her phone is going right to voicemail. So Fester suddenly had a light bulb go off in his head. It was like a ding. Oh, wait a minute. I could check my phone and see where Roxanne is because that feature is still enabled.
It wasn't that dramatic. It's just when I thought of it. Oh,
So,
hey, I know where she is.
This was during the commercial break.
Right.
So Fester goes to, what is the program? What is it, an app or what is it?
I think it's called Find My iPhone or Find My Apple.
You have no
idea.
idea. You have trouble even dialing numbers, I think.
The only thing it says by the app is Find My, and then it has like a little radar thing, a little green thing. I press that, and there's my wife, and she's right now, right as we speak, I know where she is.
She's at your house.
There's Roxanne, and she last updated. Okay, Roxanne just updated now, and she is.
Oh, wait a sec. My phone just buzzed. Hold on a minute. Did we just get a text? We just got a text.
She's home.
Ah, okay. Roxanne is breathing.
She's home.
All right.
Okay.
She is calling from inside some kind of plywood room.
Oh, no.
She can't see anything. No, I'm kidding. You know that movie Room?
Yeah.
All right. So, no. Roxanne just texted us. Okay, we can call off the hounds.
Call off the hounds is what she says?
No, I just said that.
Oh, okay. But I said the hounds. That's why I say that.
Yeah, call off the hounds. No alarms went off in the house. See you soon.
We'll call
her. Okay. All right, maybe I should.
Well, in the meantime.
Yeah. All right. So Roxanne is breathing. That's good. That's a good sign.
We called Roxanne.
Because that'd be a real drag on the show. That'd be a real downer. That'd be a downer.
Ratings wise, I don't know. Some sympathy listeners for a while.
Stop it.
Same if I died. I mean, that's where you go. But, so we called Roxanne on the air a couple of times. We called her off the air. I think we tried to get Doug on the line, just setting him up because we were going to give him a cold call.
Yeah. All right, now Roxanne's phone is ringing.
I called her sister and sent her sister, who lives like 2 miles away, over. Okay, because this is this isn't common.
So Fester has Roxanne's sister's cell number, which is also pretty creepy. But Fester called Roxanne's sister and said, "Hey,
Your call has been forwarded.
Is Roxanne there?" Because here's the deal: on the Find My Phone thing or whatever, Roxanne's location showed up as
the sister's house,
Roxanne's sister's house. And that was over the weekend. That's the last display that's on Fester's phone where Roxanne was. So for whatever reason, it never updated. And then her phone was off. So clearly, if your phone is off, it's not going to update the location. And we called Roxanne's sister's house, woke her up at 6:09 a few minutes ago. And she said, no, Roxanne's not here. So we asked her to drive over to Roxanne's house because she's not that far away and start pounding on the door for a wellness check. So I wonder if she did go over and Roxanne was awakened by the sister. And then Roxanne just texted us that no alarms went off. See you soon. And now she's not picking up the phone, but obviously she's scrambling to get ready.
I want her to talk to her. I want to take her time, be safe about it.
Yeah, listen. Show up at, 8 o'clock if you want. I don't know.
We'll manage.
Hey, we have an so that's good news. So Roxanne is okay.
Listen, we can move forward.
Listen, all kinds of creepy crap rolls through your head, man. I'm just being honest.
Like she just drove right off the bridge or something.
No, I was thinking more like the West Case slasher or something. The West Chase. Did I say West Case or West Chase? The West.
Oh no, the sister just left the house to get dressed. I have to call her off.
Oh, okay. Call the sister. Hurry up.
I just sent her a text. I wrote she's alive. Okay.
All right.
At home, no alarms. All right.
Well, make sure that her sister doesn't leave the house. All right. Froggy has some breaking news. The insurance company, after Froggy's wreck, totaled his car. Now, we'll get into this in greater detail later on because we need to find Froggy a new car. And Froggy has an idea of what he wants to get. I've heard some rumblings, but I'm thinking maybe later on we open up the phones or maybe we certainly put it out there. Who wants to sell Froggy his new car?
Ooh,
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So Froggy was in a car wreck. What day was the car wreck, Froggy? Was it
last Friday?
It was
last Saturday.
Yeah, so it wasn't this past Saturday. It wasn't this past week. It was the weekend before.
9-10 days
ago. Oh, that's right, because it was a Saturday night, and a big Saturday night for you guys was you go to Popeyes on Hillsborough to go grab chicken and bring it home for a big...
So what? What do you do?
I think last Saturday, I don't know what we were doing. I probably had McDonald's or something. Anyway,
okay,
all right, so Froggy's going to get the Popeyes fried chicken, and some lady barrels into him, smashes up her car. Froggy's right front end on the front of the car is all bashed up. And when I looked at the photos, I'm like, Froggy, you got a 2014 Nissan Titan pickup truck with how many miles were on that thing?
Right under 100.
I'm like, Froggy, they're going to total that thing.
Yeah.
That car, and guess what? The insurance company,
unfortunately,
yeah, Progressive happened to be the insurance company for both drivers. So Froggy had Progressive, or has it, and the other driver who rammed into Froggy, that driver also had Progressive. So we had flow on flow. We had Progressive on Progressive.
It's hot.
Battling it out.
Flow on flow?
Flow on flow action.
We stop. You guys are sick. So
just talking about car insurance.
Yeah, Froggy got word from the insurance company they're totaling his truck, and we'll get into the numbers later on. But Froggy needs a new truck
ASAP.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that this could be fun. Any car salesman out there that want to earn Froggy's business for a brand new truck? So we'll get into it in more detail later on. Hey, I've got a good pile of early and essentially the pickup truck manufacturers these days, because Nissan's out of the game, right? The Nissan Titan, they discontinued that truck, right?
I think last year might have been the last year, or this year might be the last year.
Nissan got out of the pickup truck business. So I think what's left is just like Ford.
Yeah.
Chevy, GMC.
Toyota.
You've got Ram and Toyota. I mean, who else makes a pickup truck? I don't think Volkswagen or I don't think BMW makes a pickup truck.
I wish.
You know what? I have seen a Mercedes pickup truck, though. In Europe, Mercedes makes a pickup truck. It's just not brought to America. But seriously, Mercedes has one. So if you're a car salesman, what's it going to take for you to earn Froggy's business?
I mean, first he has to pick what he wants, right?
Should be interesting.
Yeah, we'll have that discussion later on because Froggy thinks he's got it somewhat narrowed down. All right, 6:31, so there's some pressure off our chest that Roxanne is okay, and it's just a matter of no alarms went off, and her phone was clearly shut off. So Roxanne should be on the way in. 6:31, let's do early morons in the news next, and a spectacular pile of early morons in the news is next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. I am staring down the barrel of an awesome pile of early morons in the news. You know what we say about morons in the news? If your day's going really, really crappy, guess what? Yeah, you're going to feel a little better because I don't know how your day can get worse than these folks right here in this little pile. Yeah, all right, 641 MJ Morning Show. All right, first of all, this headline leads us off. Woman accused of chugging alcohol following the crash. How about that little twist? You know, that reminds me of a couple of stories I've heard over the years. And hey, if I have time, I'll get into those.
Without mentioning specific names, yeah. I mean, the stories are amazing.
Yeah, this is out of Wisconsin. Waukesha, Wisconsin. Lady charged with her fourth drunk driving offense. She's seen on video chugging a canned alcoholic cocktail as the police are arriving at the scene of a crash.
She was stressed.
That's all part of the criminal complaint in the incident. Yeah, Michelle Miller.
She drinking a Miller?
I mean, when you think of the most common name in the state of Wisconsin, it's got to be Miller, right?
Yeah. Miller Lite.
Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, right? Yeah, sure.
Tastes great, less filling. Tastes great, less filling. So Michelle Miller obviously has an alcohol problem. Michelle Miller, 55 years old, was in this crash up in Wisconsin. The cell phone video shot by one of the crash victims shows Miller grabbing a can from a cooler inside a nearby gas station as the victim is heard asking, "So why are you trying to buy more alcohol after you hit my car?" Now, you know what?
What?
Seems like she was playing the old game of trying to taint up the scene and the evidence by saying, "Hey, I'm drinking alcohol after the crash. I went and I got an alcoholic beverage from the convenience store before the cops got there." So she's just she's just chugging away.
It's the after crash cocktail.
Exactly.
Yes.
So she's going to make that. I wasn't driving drunk. No, I had a drink right after the crash.
That does work sometimes.
Whoa. Well, listen, there's a famous story which we've told. I've left all names out. But it involved a local Tampa Bay radio celeb who pulled a very risky stunt, but ultimately, well, it kind of worked out in their favor. I'll explain that in just a second. But man, that takes some cojones, man. You're in a crash. This woman already has a history of drunk driving, so she tries to play it off that after the crash, she goes and gets some liquor at the convenience store on the corner.
That's what you think. Maybe she's such an alcoholic that she needed another drink.
She needed another drink.
She has been charged with that offense. So she has been, it obviously didn't work. Well, at least from a charging standpoint, what's going to happen when she sees her day in court? That's going to be a whole different story. But can you imagine she's seen chugging an alcoholic beverage out of a can? One of the other victims in the car wreck videos her and is saying, "Hey, what are you doing? You know, why are you buying more alcohol after you hit my car?" So in minutes after she buys the drink and starts chugging it, the Waukesha, Wisconsin police, they arrive to the crash. Miller's truck plowed into an SUV, and that caused a chain reaction accident involving 4 total vehicles, no serious injuries. By the time police arrived, Miller was seen on video walking outside with a cocktail that she hadn't even paid for, and she's chugging it next to the gas pumps. And the victim is heard telling police, "Yeah, she's okay. She went in there and got more liquor."
Did she steal it and walk outside? I don't understand.
She didn't pay for it, apparently. Man, this woman's got a problem. After Miller is seen collapsing on a patch of grass, she was treated for minor injuries. So is she then acting?
Oh, here's the video. Here's the picture of her.
Oh yeah. There's a screenshot.
Is that a Four Loko? It's a tall boy, whatever it is.
It's some type of a canned beverage with alcohol content. I can't tell what brand it is.
She looks like the ant from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So she's been charged with operating a vehicle while under the influence, her 4th offense, and she's also charged with retail theft for taking the canned cocktail. Oh, it does say it was a Smirnoff Ice Smash. Oh my God.
I just need alcohol in my system.
It was a Smirnoff Ice Smash Red, and I guess somebody from the accident scene followed her into. She flees from the crash scene to the convenience store on the corner, and so one of the other people at the crash.
Oh, they've got all the footage. They have her walking down the aisle of the.
They've got everything. So one of the other victims of the crash follows her in, and she grabs the Smirnoff Ice, and apparently she doesn't even pay for it. She starts chugging it inside the store. The clerk, look at this. Is there audio on this?
Just hit my car.
After driving.
Oh my! Roll this back.
All right, I don't know what the language is.
All right, well, it looks like it's
It's from the Daily Mail.
Yeah, so I'm sure the bleeps are either put. I can always hit the dump button.
Okay, here we
my
go.
God, hit this. Go ahead, roll it. Oh my God.
So why are you trying to buy more alcohol after you done hit
This
my
drunk
car?
woman has allegedly caused a serious car crash. Take a look at what happened.
Outside your thing.
Can't drink that in here.
She just served. She just literally just had a 4-car accident outside your establishment.
She's chugging it right there in the store.
Oh, God.
The cops are outside already. You see them? Right there. He just hit my car.
After driving under the influence and apparently causing a 4-car accident, this woman is walking away from the crash into the gas station's convenience store to buy more alcohol.
She just hit her car, the red car.
And now she chugged it inside. Now she's chugging it outside by the gas pumps. You can hear the fire trucks are
A woman
arriving.
who was reportedly involved in the crash is following her, so she doesn't escape until the cops arrive at the scene of the
with a
incident.
cell phone video running. And then she collapses on the grass.
She's drunk as a skunk.
Outside.
No, go back to the car. No, go back. The police there talking to you. Come on, let's go. This way. She right here. She right here. She right here. Here she is, right here.
Oh my God. Now the cops are there. She's talking to the cops
I want to see her fall.
in the BP parking lot. Then she.
Why was there a car accident?
Oh no, she's going over.
There she, I got it on camera too.
At this point, it is unknown what happened to the woman, but local police arrived to
Look,
take matters
they
into their
move her
own
over to the
hands.
grass, and she falls down on the grass and collapses. Watch this. Watch this, Fester. Look at this. Oh, look.
She's down.
Then she's on the ground.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God. Well, listen, her drunk driving is not awesome.
No, I mean,
No,
the video
okay.
is great that they followed her.
Drunk driving's never funny.
On the
It's-
video, you can hear the clerk at the BP convenience store.
can't drink that in.
You can't, exactly. So she
Yeah.
goes to the front counter, and clearly she's got no money on her. She just walked in. She's got no money on her. After a 4-car crash at the intersection, she goes to the BP station, grabs a, what was it? What did I say? It was a Smirnoff Ice Smash Red. I have no idea what the hell is that.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Now, though, she could face 6 years in prison if she's convicted. Wow. She said she forgot her wallet in the car and she was going to go get the money to pay for the drink. And you can hear the clerk say, "You can't drink that in here." As she's opening the top at the front counter, the clerk tries to grab it away from her. And the clerk, I mean, how did he miss it? How did he not get a grip on the can and yank it out of her hands?
Listen, the clerk's not looking for a confrontation. She had to chug it before the cops got there. They were
what
pretty
a
close.
mess. What an absolute mess from this one. That takes some freaking nerve, man. That's a good find with the video. That video did not pop up in the story that I had.
Tell you what, this is the best thing that happened to Smirnoff Ice Red Crush, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing. Yeah, having somebody.
Have you ever heard of it? No publicity is bad publicity. Have you heard of it before? No. Now I'm like, oh, what is this?
Listen, if a Smirnoff Red Crush Smash truck smashes into like a bus full of nuns, yeah, that's bad publicity. All right, hang on. 6:50 at the MJ Morning Show. I've just scratched the surface on Morons. That took a little longer than I thought, but fine entertainment there, folks. All right, hang on. Quick break. We're back in minutes on the MJ Morning Show. I still got to continue with chunk 2 of Early Morons in the News. And then don't forget, we have an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ coming up in just a bit. Hey, folks, have you... Rolling up on 7:02. Welcome, folks. Monday morning here on the MJ Morning Show. Hopefully you had a decent weekend. I would go around the horn and see how everyone did this weekend, but no Roxanne yet. However, she is on the way in. Good news is she was not a victim of the West Chase slasher. She just overslept because no alarms were set. So Roxanne at this point is now 1 hour and 2 minutes late to the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Welcome, everybody. Hey, listen to this. Man, this is devious. We talked about this a while ago, and now the trial has begun late last week. Do you remember the guy that set up a tripwire at the top? And when I say tripwire, I mean literally a tripwire to trip somebody to fall down the stairs. Do you remember the guy, the husband set up a tripwire to get his wife to fall down the stairs, and he was hoping she'd break her neck so he could collect on the life insurance policy?
Oh, God.
You want to talk? I mean, you want to talk about like devious? I mean, really, really sick. Yeah, the trial got underway late last week up in Pennsylvania. Guy tried to kill his wife by rigging up a tripwire at the top of the stairs at the couple's home. Yeah, prosecutors allege that William Joseph Dankestreiter Jr., 63 years old, tried to kill his wife Laura, causing her to fall to her death and then collect $300,000 on her life insurance policy. Yeah, she managed to catch herself before she tumbled down the wooden staircase.
Oh.
Yeah, she initially thought that the near fall was caused by a loose piece of carpeting. And guess what? That's what the husband was hoping, that the death investigation, because he set up a tripwire.
Wasn't she like, what's this wire doing here?
No,
I don't understand.
She didn't see the wire.
No, I mean afterwards.
Oh, after the fact. Yeah, after the fact. That's how the whole thing unraveled. Yeah.
What a weirdo.
So after she thought she was tripping on a loose piece of carpeting, but after she inspected it closer, Laura Dankestreiter said she spotted a pair of metal eye hooks installed on either side of the doorway with a piece of fishing line stretched tightly between them about 3 inches above the carpet. So, Froggy, you're
I wonder what pound test it
was.
was.
Well, I was about to ask you that because
It'd have to be pretty heavy for it not to break.
Well, you are the fisherman on the show, and I was going to ask you if you were trying to cause someone to trip down the stairs with some kind of devious plot.
There'd have to be some fluorocarbon so you can't see it.
Yeah. So what pound test? Like
I would definitely go anything above 100.
100-pound test?
Yeah, because then it won't snap when she hits it.
You're just trying to trip the person. You're not trying to catch him out of the ocean.
Safe. And in case she tries to bite it, you never know. It's real strong, so like a snook can't bite through it.
According to court filings, Laura Dankestreiter told police investigators she tripped on something on her way down to the basement. Man, I bet you it's a creepy basement like Silence of the Lambs, too.
This is a totally sketchy-looking house.
Yeah. Oh, the house is totally sketchy. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, this happened in Derry Township in Pennsylvania.
Oh, my God. This guy drives the same truck that Froggy has.
Yeah, is that a Nissan Titan?
Yes. Had.
Oh, you know what? He's going to prison. You might be able to get a good deal on that.
Oh, I'll take
Call the wife.
Love my truck.
It looks like...
Same year, it looks like. Same color.
Yeah. Hey, Fester, by the way, stumbled upon something, and we'll get into this later on. Probably half an hour or so. Probably around 7:30, we'll talk about Froggy's truck, which we revealed earlier has been totaled. The insurance company has totaled Froggy's truck. Froggy needs a new truck. And now it's time to get car salesmen to compete against each other to earn Froggy's business. The Froggy Carathon 2023. The cash is on the dash.
The stash.
The stash.
We should have like car dealer Olympics.
Well, hang on. That's sort of my idea.
How much can you bench?
Hurdles.
No, we're not. We just want to get Froggy a good price on a new vehicle. All right. Hang on. We'll get into that later on. Hang on. So, man, this trial's underway. Man, how sick is that?
It sounds like it's going to be a Netflix movie.
Yeah. Or some kind of like 3-part. Well, she didn't die, so
it's like the guy who pushed like 3 of his wives, and the 3 of his wives supposedly died falling down staircase.
Yeah, there's nothing accidental about this, said State Trooper Stephen Lemani. He told KDKA television in Pittsburgh at the time, noting that her injuries would have been catastrophic had she fallen all the way down to the concrete floor below in the basement. And that's what the husband was planning on. I mean, how nasty and devious. You set up a fishing line tripwire so your wife tumbles down the wooden staircase and smashes into the concrete floor below in a twisted heap of broken neck? That's what he's hoping for to cash in on the $300,000 life insurance policy.
Y'all covered all the steps in cheese graters just
Yeah.
to give her a little extra cuts.
Yeah, right?
Gosh.
I don't know how this got here.
Yeah, so prosecutors late last week, they painted the picture on this nasty story, bad marriage.
Yeah.
Witnesses testified that the husband, William, was having an affair with another woman.
Oh.
So,
It's a straight up booby trap.
yeah, this thing, the trial started last week. I haven't seen any update on it. Is there any update on the trial from late Friday by any chance? Because my story is from Thursday that the trial was getting underway.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah. All right. So no update on this, but man, we'll follow it because that's a creepy, crazy story, and find out what actually happened. All right, son. This is no way to start your life. I mean, this would be more like a 40-year-old or a 50-year-old sicko. Guy's driving around on a moped, flashing his genitals at people.
Why do you put that with 50-year-old men?
Well, because the kid is 18. You don't expect an 18-year-old to be driving around on a moped flashing people. This happened up in Connecticut. Yeah, folks, we're continuing with morons in the news this morning.
Is he like mentally ill?
Yeah,
Or
Farmington,
unstable?
Connecticut police believe the same man has exposed himself to women at least twice since late August. Officers first heard of the guy on a moped exposing himself back on August 20th. 2 weeks later, a woman was jogging, and she was flashed by a guy on the moped. The guy drives by on the moped and just, lifts up his shorts and shows the women his junk.
I don't understand how. Obviously, it's like a fetish for him.
Anyway, They found the guy. 18-year-old Alexander Smith was arrested late last week, charged with 2 counts of second-degree breach of peace, 2 counts of public indecency, $10,000 bond. And the cops up in Connecticut are saying, hey, has anyone else been flashed or had the genitals exposed to them by this creep, this sicko? Because they're obviously going to try to build an even bigger case. So 18 years old, driving around on a moped. He did flash adult women, but can you imagine if he was flashing kids?
Yeah, you drive by a bus stop.
What would he be called? If he flashed kids, what would he be called?
Pedophile.
No, come on. He's driving a moped.
A mopedophile.
Yes!
I just sounded out.
Yeah, it took a second. I was like, wait, hold
No,
on.
if he was flashing kids, he'd be a moped-ophile.
I got to think, MJ, I think flashing is a young man's game. I mean, occasionally there's the old man flasher.
No,
I think of the old guy in the trench coat.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you commonly think of, an old man in a trench coat.
No, I don't think that flashing women is a young man's game. I think it's a 30s, 40s, 50s game.
Old creepy guy.
Yeah.
No.
That's an old creepy guy. It's not a young thing. I'm telling you, flashing is not a young thing.
How do you get into that when you're so young? You just became an adult. How do you even know you like that?
It's hormones. Listen, take it from a creepy guy. Listen, my urge to show the world my junk was in my teens and 20s. Now it's like,
I saw it a lot when you were in your 20s.
Everybody saw it. I made sure everybody saw it.
And check this out, man. Just wrapping up morons in the news today. Yeah, this is a crazy story. This dude, do I have time to tell the story? Yeah,
Sure. You know what?
You know what?
No.
I don't. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. No, you don't.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, no,
Don't do it.
There's one more item that needs more time. If you've got a dead battery, in this instance, it's probably not a good idea to ask for a jump from a state trooper, and I'll explain in just a matter of minutes. Roxanne has just walked in.
Welcome.
Yeah, hey, Roxanne, glad you can make it.
Hey, Rox.
I'm sorry. I'm a Morons in the news, so I'm part of this segment. I'm an alarm moron.
Yeah, Roxanne's just walked in an hour and 12 minutes late.
Alarm morons in the news.
Doug woke up. He goes, Roxanne, you're not going to work today? You're not going in today? And I go, yeah, I am. What are you talking about? And he's like, it's after 5 o'clock. Yeah, it was 6:23.
Yeah, we know.
It's well after 5
We
o'clock.
know. So, Roxanne,
That's after 6 o'clock.
you can imagine what we're thinking. We're thinking that you were a victim of the West Chase slasher.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to make anybody worry.
6 o'clock comes and you're not here. So we're used to you strolling in like a minute late sometimes. But then it's 5 minutes late. It's 10 minutes late. We're still like in the opening segment of the show. I look at my phone. There's no text from you.
We thought you did a Dukes of Hazzard
And
off
then-
275.
But wait a sec. We thought maybe you drove off the Howard Franklin or maybe, some crazy guy followed you. Anyway, so the deal is we call your cell phone and it goes right to voicemail.
Right.
Your cell phone wasn't even on.
You know why? Because last night when I went to bed, I was a little distracted
Yep.
and tired, and I didn't do a very critical step in my nightly routine.
Yeah, and
which
that's
is
what-
put my phone on airplane mode, so it did an update last night.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't put your phone on airplane mode?
I didn't. So if
Hold on. If you put your phone on airplane mode, then it
Takes
won't
off everything.
Then it won't ring.
No. But the alarm goes off.
The alarm goes
The
through the
alarm
airplane
goes off.
mode?
I always sleep in airplane mode because I don't want disturbances.
Just
So
put your phone on vibrate or put it on silent or something. You don't need to put it on airplane mode. Just
What
take
if
the
you have an
ringer off.
emergency?
Yeah, Roxanne doesn't need to know
All
about
right.
an
Anyway,
emergency.
the good news is Roxanne has arrived. That's positive. And the other good news is we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ next, including Froggy needs to buy a brand new truck. So if you're a car salesman, how'd you like to sell Froggy his new truck?
Give us your elevator pitch, is that what?
Hang on a minute. We'll discuss it all because Froggy's truck has been totaled from that wreck. And then I also have the story with the trooper and the guy that should not have asked the trooper for a battery jump because there was a very unpleasant surprise inside the guy's car. Hold on. That's next and a whole lot more on the MJ Morning Show on Q105 because we got an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop content to fill next. Don't move. Hey. Q105, and it is highly appreciated. 725 here on Q105, 104.7 FM, and the MJ broadcast. Can you grab Roxanne and tell? I mean, she's already an hour and 20 minutes late to the show, and now she's late getting back to the studio.
There
My
she is.
God, are you just trying to be late with everything today? And now
Everything's a little behind schedule.
Yeah, thank you, Fester.
Throws you off. It really does.
Hey, before I get into the school fools and a couple of bus driver stories and a couple of additional items here, and I got to get into this wacko that asked state troopers for a jump for his car, and this is nuts. Then we had, did you see like you had a shootout in Brandon at like a baby shower? I mean, what is going on? The world, we got the Middle East deal going on with Israel and Hamas, the terrorist organization. I mean, what a mess. And then the protest out of hand in Temple Terrace. Temple Terrace? Temple Terrorist. In Temple, you got that whole mess going on. All right, we'll get into all of that in just a minute. Froggy needs a new car. Hang on a minute. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. Stand by. Roxanne, you put a scare into everyone this morning.
I'm so sorry.
Not
I really
cool.
am. Sorry.
Froggy, did you say not cool?
Not cool scaring us like that.
Not
or your
cool.
three fathers in here. We're very worried.
Your sister also.
I know.
So do
I
you
know.
realize, hey, Fester,
Yes.
go ahead and fill us in because you've had a conversation now, I guess, via text with Roxanne's sister. So, folks, if you're just tuning in, Roxanne just strolled in at like 7:12, an hour and 12 minutes late to the program because her alarms didn't go off, Doug's alarms didn't go off. So at 6 o'clock, she's not here. 6:04, I'm like, hey, where's Roxanne? And I look at my phone to see if there's a text. Hey guys, running late. You know, my mascara broke, or something, something to that effect. And
Something like that.
yeah,
Couldn't open my nail polish bottle.
Had a catastrophe. Yeah, my mascara wand broke, or I couldn't get my nail polish. Had to go get pliers out of the garage to twist it open. So
the point is, Roxanne will message us if she's seconds late with a very specific reason every time.
right, and nothing, crickets.
Yeah.
And then we try to call your phone, and your phone's going right to voicemail. So of course we're thinking the worst. We're thinking the West Chase slasher has struck again.
I'm sorry to make anybody worry.
Then we call Doug's phone, and Doug's phone just rings and goes
Yeah.
to voicemail.
Because the slasher ripped his phone right out of the wall.
Well, the
Exactly.
slasher would obviously get Doug first.
So then Fester looks at his phone because he still tracks you on the share my phone thing, which that's still creepy, man.
It came in handy.
Came in handy
Well,
today.
but no, it didn't.
Yeah, no,
because
it was outdated.
the last location was at your sister's house.
That was
On
Saturday.
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 Exactly. So it wasn't even updated.
But her
so
phone was off.
we called your sister and woke her up to say, where is Roxanne? And we had to race to your house. And Roxanne,
That's a good thing about living close to each other.
guess what? Roxanne, your sister thought the worst. And Fester, what did she say to you in text?
She was eternally grateful of how much we cared and the initiative we took to contact her. Once she knew you were okay.
She was
Right.
probably panicking. Good
Yeah.
job.
She's like, thank you very much for telling me, letting me know that something was possibly wrong. And she was on her way to your house. I turned around. She was very
Yeah,
grateful.
she was
to
like,
us.
thanks for being on top of it, guys.
I replied back to her that we only were so responsive because we wanted to get the job listing on Indeed.com super fast. And
No, your sister said what?
she goes, thank you for being on top of it, and thank you for caring about her so much and letting me know.
That's so
Sister
nice.
goes to Roxanne's house, but your sister thought that she was going to walk in.
An murder scene!
Your sister was fearful she was going to walk in on a
Yeah.
murder scene.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
gosh,
happens.
Give me a
Yeah.
That's what
It
your sister.
happens all the time.
Doug flipped the script and just totally freaked out.
Doug grow a beard overnight and
Yeah,
turn into
right?
the Amity.
I told him last night I was tired. I'm like, I have worked this entire weekend. I feel like I'm going to fall flat on my face. And I forgot to put my phone in. It updated overnight. So it was just turned off when I woke up this morning. And I kept on. Who knows how late I would have slept.
All right, moving along here. The motorist asking state troopers for a jump. Not a good idea if you got a dead body under clothes in your front seat of your car. What the? Are you really? You're laughing at that?
I mean, it's a Morons in the News story. It has to be some level of humor.
I have inappropriate laughter
I didn't
today.
say this was Morons in the News.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is serious things.
It is. It is. This is. So this happened in Iowa on I-80. This dude is stopped on the side. Troopers pull by, And he said, hey, yeah, I guess they're asking if everything's okay. So instead of just shooing the troopers along, this guy says, yeah, can I get a jump charge, a jump start? Can I get some jumper cables? Yeah, my car's dead. So the driver asks troopers for help, then for whatever reason, just flat out says to the cops, oh, by the way, I've got a 9mm handgun in my front pocket.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and guess what? That's the gun he used to apparently riddle the guy next to him in the car with bullets and then cover him up with clothes.
Jeez.
This is insane. So, and you're going to love this. The guy's name is Jihad.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. The motorist's name is Jihad Gasaway, 23. Arrested on a murder charge and also abuse of a corpse. 26-year-old Kemp Harriel was found deceased. He was spotted by the Iowa State Patrol when they saw a stranded Chevy Malibu on the shoulder of I-80 up in Iowa. And he told the troopers, hey, yeah, I'm stalled. Can I get a jump start? Asked for help. And then out of nowhere, he said, oh, by the way, I've got a Taurus 9mm in my pocket. And then they're like, well, that heightens things. And can we search your vehicle, sir? They search his vehicle, and under a giant pile of clothes in the front seat, they find a bullet-riddled body of a guy by the name of Harriel.
What?
Yeah, the guy, the dude that was deceased.
Harriel?
Yeah, 26-year-old Kemp Harriel was found with 2 bullet wounds in the front seat of the car under a pile of laundry. Insane. And he told cops, yeah, I don't know him, but I was giving him a ride and we got into it. That's what he said. He told cops, quote, we got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
So he fired 2 shots at the passenger in his seat, and then he covers him up with clothing.
So
And then asks state troopers for a jump start.
Does it say in there, MJ, like how they saw him? I mean, they saw the pile of clothes, like, oh boy, you got a lot of laundry to do
No,
here.
they're searching the car because the guy said, hey, I got a 9mm Taurus pistol in my front pocket here. And then the cop said, hey, you mind if we search your vehicle? And I guess he consented for it.
Yeah, don't mind this guy here who's I got into it with.
And then they asked him, why did you cover up his body that you shot? And he said, oh, yeah, he thought he was very cold.
What? So I don't transport many dead bodies.
Yeah.
But front seat is like against the protocol.
Trunk
on
is
top.
much better.
Yeah,
trunk.
trunk is-
You got to do the vacation style. Strap it to the roof.
Oh, yeah, like grandma.
Yes.
And then put it on the front porch in the rainstorm.
There you go. Hey, I got a couple of school stories. Then we'll get into Froggy's need for a new vehicle. Hey, if you're a car salesman, how would you like to earn Froggy's business?
You could change your life, really.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, Froggy was in a car wreck. Froggy's car, we found out on Friday, this is after the show, the insurance company totaled Froggy's vehicle after the car wreck. So hold on, we got a lot to discuss here in just a matter of minutes. If you're getting ready for school, or if you're on your way to school, I've got a couple of bus driver stories, and hopefully none of this is going on in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Polk, Pasco, Hernando, Manatee, Sarasota, Hardee, Sumter, all the counties. Am I missing any surrounding counties? Polk, Pasco. Did I do Pasco? Anyway. This one is out of Connecticut. Lyme, Connecticut. I think that's where Lyme disease came from, by the way. Lyme, Connecticut, Lyme.
Really?
It must be. It's spelled the same.
Yeah, I think that's where Lyme disease. I think that's where maybe a tick bit somebody first with the disease, and they said, oh, it happened in Lyme, Connecticut. Let's just call it Lyme disease. Now, I could be totally making that up. I could be totally BSing you, and I don't know it, but for whatever reason, that just sticks in my head that Lyme disease is named for Lyme, Connecticut. So listen to this diseased bus driver up there. 74-year-old bus driver.
You're correct. I just saw it.
Well, tell me what it says.
The disease is named after the town of Lyme, Connecticut.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. I thought I heard that some time ago. But listen, I just need a fact check every once in a while to make sure I'm not leading somebody astray. Causing somebody to answer some question on an exam and failing because of me, or
It was good information. Cases were first diagnosed there in 1975.
There you go.
Yeah, Hartford disease doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah. Middletown, Connecticut disease.
It's not quite the same. It's not quite the same.
Stanford.
No, I don't like it.
Fairfield. Greenwich.
All right.
Greenwich disease.
You know more towns in Connecticut than I do.
All right, so here we go. 74-year-old bus driver arrested after ramming a taxi 6 times with kids on the bus. My God, can you imagine you're on the freaking bus?
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
I love this.
Round and round. The wheels on the bus.
So this guy got aggravated with a taxi and just starts ramming the taxi, putting it in reverse, ramming the taxi again. Yeah, the bus had 9 kids on the bus at the time. The incident took place during dismissal. The front of the school bus repeatedly struck the taxi 5 times. Yeah, both vehicles then left the scene without reporting the incident. What? Yeah, the operator of the school bus is William Slavinsk of Old Lyme, Connecticut, and he was arrested, charged with evading responsibility, reckless driving, 9 counts of risk of injury to a minor. So he got some kind of altercation happened on the road, and he decides to take his yellow school bus and ram a taxi. Why would the taxi leave the scene? What, was he running dope or something? Why would the taxi get out of there?
He doesn't want any part of this.
Yeah, right. Something's going on with the taxi.
That's nuts. And then another Northeast bus story. Hang on a sec. Hey, folks, we got another bus story here.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
Guess what? The driver of the bus goes glug, 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 glug.
That's not one of the lyrics.
Bus driver drunk.
Was it first thing in the morning or the afternoon shift?
This is after the driver had picked up students, apparently from Smithtown High School. This is out on Long Island, out in Smithtown, Suffolk County. A bus driver fired after he was operating the bus and drinking behind the wheel. He was drinking while he was operating the school bus.
Okay, have you seen the photograph of this bus driver?
Yes, I have.
If you told me, sketch a drunk bus driver.
Oh, yeah.
I would draw a picture of this guy.
Yeah. This is insane. So the bus driver picked up kids late last week at Smithtown High School after dismissal. So this was an afternoon run. And students on the bus watching the bus driver with a booze bottle drinking out of the booze bottle while driving the bus. Listen, I know that some of these kids can drive the bus drivers crazy, but resorting to hitting the bottle while driving the yellow school bus, it's not a good idea. So the bus driver was. Do you have a name on the bus driver?
Yeah, it's a female. I thought it was a male.
No, it's a female.
Yeah, I thought it was a male.
No, I saw the picture, and it was clearly a female. But the bus company put out a statement about the safety of our school student riders, number one priority, blah, blah, blah.
The bus driver speaks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She had no idea she was drinking alcohol.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
Out of a can of White Claw? Like, what was it?
No, I think it was a bottle.
It was a bottle.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I roll it back. You got to take mute off as well.
I think Roxanne's right. It's a White Claw.
Yeah. Was it a white? Roll back. Go ahead. Roll it.
Exclusive story. We spoke with the bus driver that is being accused of drinking while driving students, and tonight Krista McNally brings you her emotional story and how she claims it was a big mistake.
Oh boy, now we're gonna cry.
I've been crying. I can't even have more tears for just a mistake. It was a mistake.
Bus driver Amal Hanna is beside herself after being fired for drinking while driving children from school in Smithtown.
For the people like me, they don't drink. How they get to know this is hard liquor?
When heading out to work on Wednesday, Hannah grabbed what she thought was a regular seltzer, a White Claw that her roommate had left in the fridge.
Normally, I take a snack and food.
Yeah, it was a what?
Yeah.
See, a story that I saw said she was spotted with booze. So this is an updated story from News 12 Long Island, and I guess it was a White Claw hard seltzer.
I mean, you really have to look hard at a White Claw can to see alcohol written on it.
And if you don't drink, and you don't know what White Claw is.
Yeah, but don't you taste that it tastes a little alcohol-like?
You're like, this stuff's amazing.
You know what? I believe her. I believe her. I believe it was an honest mistake.
I might give her the benefit of the doubt. Looks like she's been a bus driver for decades. She's been maybe give her an appeal?
Should she be allowed to drive a bus, being that she can't tell the difference?
Now she's crying her eyes out to reporters at News 12 Long Island.
So we saw her and she, didn't have any hair. She's currently going through chemotherapy treatments and she has trouble tasting. So she did not taste the alcohol.
Oh, dude, hold on. The story you just found is totally updated with much more information than the story I had.
All the parents say that she is sweet and kind to the children. I can't imagine she would ever do anything to harm them.
Oh, wow.
I believe her.
Look at that.
She's been driving for 15 years.
Screw that. She's a drunk.
little twist to the story here,
You're
man.
out of here.
All right, let's move on to Froggy's situation. How would you like to earn Froggy's business? All right, let's deal with just a quick little recap of what happened. Not this past Saturday night, the Saturday night before, Froggy was making a food run. It was a big gourmet dinner night at Froggy's house. Froggy went to the Popeyes fried chicken.
What do you keep saying it like that? Like, we're sorry, we don't have a personal chef like you. We got Popeyes.
I don't have a... Stop it. I don't have a...
Why every time you're like, Froggy's big night out.
Hey, I love Popeyes. I think nothing like a Popeye spicy breast or leg and one of the biscuits. Listen, I like Popeyes.
Sorry, we're going to go to Burns every Saturday.
No, I don't go. I haven't been to Burns in months, okay?
We go to Burns with a U.
Listen. Hey,
Burns in months.
Hey, Froggy.
Yes. I have actually details on what I'm looking for.
All right, now I do have a Burns dinner scheduled for.
About to say.
Yeah. All right, so there is one upcoming. But hold on. I like Popeyes. Froggy was making a fried chicken run, not this past Saturday before. He's on Hillsborough in the left lane, and a lady flies out of
Chick-fil-A.
Another chicken place.
It's like Battle of the Chicken restaurants. They're like a quarter mile apart from each other.
Lady barrels out of Chick-fil-A on Hillsborough and just rams right into Froggy's front end. And when I saw the pictures of Froggy's truck, I'm like, Froggy, listen, you got a 2014 Nissan Titan. It's got high mileage. They got to total this thing. And Froggy said, nah, they ain't going to. Anyway, word came down on Friday that Froggy's truck has been totaled. And
sad day.
Did they tell you how much you're going to get for the truck? Did they give you
$17,000?
See, oh man. So you're going to get $17,000 for the truck.
So there's more than $17,000 worth of damage to your truck?
I guess.
At least 17, or close enough that they just totaled the truck.
The last thing I'd want is a rebuilt 2014 truck.
I thought there was. When I saw the picture of Froggy's wreck, and the lady, she was driving like a Honda CRV, and you said that hers was really screwed up, right? Mm-hmm. When I saw the pictures of Froggy's truck, I said to Froggy, "Listen, 2014." They got to total it. I said that's $10,000 to $12,000 worth of damage, and it must have been more because they totaled the truck. And you're going to get a check for $17,000.
Yes,
but the bad news is that truck served you well and it was operating fine.
Yes, it was paid off, and no bills on it.
Yeah, well, guess what? A new pickup truck these days. What are they? 40, 50, 60 grand?
Yeah, they're not cheap.
The base model of the truck you have now, the lowest price, starting at price, is in the mid-40s. And the ones that have some of the features you're looking for is in the mid-60s.
So Froggy's truck is a Nissan Titan, but they're discontinuing the Titan. Nissan is getting out of the Titan pickup truck, the full-size pickup truck business. And, Fester, we thought they were already done.
They announced that they were wrapping it up, but they're going to be in production through the 2024 model season.
Right, but that's right now. So the 2024 model season, do they end
summertime?
They end next year?
Summer of 24.
But the question is, Froggy, you like your Nissan Titan, right?
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
I don't know if it makes sense to buy the last year of a soon-to-be discontinued truck. I don't know what that does to resale value. So other than that,
classic.
Yeah,
it's a classic. Collectors.
Froggy, what are you looking at? Let's try to find a car salesman. And let's get the car salesmen to compete against each other to get you the best deal on a truck.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you, in the pickup truck game, you've got Ford, You got the classic F-150 and beyond.
Dodge.
With Dodge, you got the Ram trucks.
Toyota Tundra.
You got the Toyota Tundra. And then you've got the General Motors products. You've got Chevrolet, you got the Silverado, and then you've got the GMCs. And,
Yes.
the GMCs and the Chevys, those are both GM. They're pretty much, similar trucks.
Don't tell it to a GMC guy.
Nah, but listen, they're just you got
Yeah.
GMC trucks, which I like GMC trucks a lot. Chevy truck. Listen, I don't think with the full size pick, I don't think there's a bad truck out there. It's just, what we ought to do? So, Froggy, have you decided? Oh, because Kim told me that Froggy wanted a Jeep Wrangler jacked up with knobby tires. That's what Kim told me over the weekend. I'm like, you don't want.
I want to get this one has to have big tires though. I want big knobby tires.
Why?
But you want a lot of road noise going.
And it has to have a full cab and a full back seat.
All right, so wait a minute.
For my children's.
Are you out of consideration on the Jeep Wrangler now?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you talking about like the Gladiator Jeep with the
No,
truck Jeep?
the Jeep Wrangler. The Wrangler is.
I know, but he's going from a truck, and he mentioned a full cab. That's why I'm asking.
Kim said that Froggy was like, "Yeah, I want a jacked up Jeep with big tires,
dude."
Well, that's what Kim told me.
I used to have a Pathfinder with big tires, and I loved it.
All right, so now you're out of the Wrangler deal, so you want a pickup truck, right?
Yes.
All right, so the question is, let's go to phones.
And I want it to be dark, maybe a black color.
All right, so what should Froggy get?
The good thing is, I think all the different brands come in that color.
I think you can get a black truck.
They all come in black.
All right, now here's the question. And I know that people are really partial to their pickups. So, Froggy, you're set now on a full-size pickup truck, right?
I think that's the way to go.
All right, what should Froggy get? Should Froggy go Chevy, GMC, Ford, or Toyota? We got to take some phone calls here. Now, which truck do you have? What do you recommend for Froggy? What pickup truck should Froggy buy to replace his Total Titan from the pitiful Popeyes run?
Are we including the Honda Ridgeline in this conversation?
Nah, I don't think the Ridgeline. That's
okay. I just looked up.
It's not a full size.
All
right, let's. And the Ridgeline was gone for a while. They brought that back. All right, let's go to phones. What truck should Froggy get? Which brand? Man, pickup truck. It's a very personal thing, man. Ford, no. Chevy, no. GMC, no. Ram, tough.
When I was a kid, the one thing I wanted to do was go to like the monster truck pull, and my dad took me to the old Tampa Stadium, and it was like, if you're like Chevy, say hell yeah, and then half the stadium, hell yeah, and if you're like Ford, you'll hell yeah. They started fighting and yelling. I'm like, Dad, what the hell is this?
Let's go to phones. 800-990-1047. What truck should Froggy get? 800-990-1047. Oh, I don't need sales guys now per se. Listen, if you're a sales guy, if you want to make the pitch to Froggy, go right ahead. But I'm talking about regular customers, regular drivers, regular fans of pickup trucks. What would you say to Froggy on which truck? Because he gets to, this is a clean slate. Froggy gets to go to a dealer. Get a Chevy, a Ford, a GMC, a Ram, a Toyota Tundra. All right.
I'm an open book.
800-990-1047. That's 800-990-1047. Pick Froggy's truck. I don't want Froggy to be a truck schmuck. All right? Ooh. Yes, Rox.
My sister wants to sell you her truck. It is only 63,000 miles. It's black.
Yeah.
And it's 2012, but it's a Ford F-150 Platinum.
Yeah, I think Froggy wants to go a little. I don't think he wants a 2-year older truck that just got totaled.
Yeah.
Hold on, your sister's got a 2012 F-150?
Yeah, with only 63,000 miles on it.
Wow, that's
I didn't know your sister drove a pickup truck.
Oh yeah.
Really?
She's a cowgirl.
Show me the Carfax on that.
All right, let me grab shit. Look at the phones have exploded. Man, this is a really personal thing, and people have really high emotions and opinions of, like, when you talk pickup trucks, oh, man, you can get into an argument. Let me grab Sheila. Look at the women. It's like all women. This is fantastic. All women are calling in. This is great. All right, Sheila, we'll start with you in Largo. Sheila, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What should Froggy get? Hi, Sheila.
F-150. We talked my son-in-law into it. He had a Tacoma, and we talked him into the F-150, and his dad went out and bought an F-150 based on his son's truck.
Whoa.
All right. So, and why? Give us a reason why Froggy should get an F-150.
Because I've known so many people that have them, and I believe they're the most reliable pickup on the road.
Totally. Yeah, my sister does. She loves it.
And my son-in-law says 2012 as well.
Now, by any chance, are you from Michigan?
No, I'm close to Michigan. I'm a Midwesterner.
Yeah, because I heard the have, not the have, but the have. Yeah. So.
Yeah, have.
Yeah.
I have a nasal A. What can I say?
Hey, I love it. I love it, Sheila.
I love Midwesterners.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, let's grab Cheryl in Riverview. Cheryl's on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome, Cheryl.
Hey, thank you. Good morning. Froggy needs to get the GMC Sierra or the higher model. GMC costs a little more, but it comes with the heavy-duty rear end versus the Chevy product.
No, Froggy, you need to tow your boat. You need to tow. Froggy's got a yacht. Yeah,
Froggy. Yacht.
Yeah, Froggy's got a yacht, so you need to tow your yacht. So you need a good towing package, right?
What's the weight on your boat, Froggy?
They come with an excellent
17 tons.
That's right. Has to be hoisted out of the water.
All right, Cheryl, I got you down for a GMC. Thank you, Cheryl. Look at it. It's all women. A guy just popped on. Let's grab Melanie. Melanie is, I don't know where Melanie is, but Melanie's somewhere. Melanie, where are you calling from?
This is Melanie, number of Bugs R Us Termite and Pest Control.
Oh, yeah, Melanie, where are you calling from, though?
Tampa.
Excellent. All right, what should Froggy get? What type of truck?
Okay. I think you should get a Toyota Tacoma. That's the truck that all of our drivers use, and my husband actually has one as well. Right. We got them from 2013 all the way to 2020.
Now, but the Toyota Tacoma, that's the smaller one, right?
That's like a mid-size truck.
Froggy, so the full-size Toyota would be the Tundra.
When Froggy goes into the exterminator business, that's a great suggestion.
All right, but you're saying Tacoma or you're saying Toyota, right?
Toyota Tacoma is what I would suggest.
Right. Okay, thanks.
I've driven that. My dad has one of those.
Thanks for the call. All right,
nice truck.
Right now we got one F-150. We have one Ford, one GMC, one Toyota.
Okay.
Is what we have. Let's grab some guys now. Cliff is on I-75, probably driving a pickup truck. Cliff, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Thank you. First time I called on a phone.
This is the first time you've ever called on a phone?
For the radio.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, so go ahead, Cliff. What should Froggy get?
All right, what Froggy's going to do, he's got to tell the dealer what size his boat is, so when he gets it, they can tell him what size truck he has to get. Yeah. Because they can't sell him a truck that's not going to be able to tow his boat.
Yeah. No, he'll have the capacity. All right, so what brand, Cliff? What should he get?
I would say a GMC Sierra or any GMC product.
All right, got you down.
Wow,
that's
GMC.
Two GMCs now. That opens up a line, 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. Hey, if you're also a car salesman for one of these brands, hey, feel free to get in. Would you like to earn Froggy's business? 800-990-1047. Let's grab Florian in Englewood. Florian, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, Florian, go ahead.
He's got to go test drive a Honda Ridgeline. As soon as he test drives that truck, he will not want anything else.
All right, now, I know some people with Ridgeline, some of the older ones, and then even the new reboot of the Ridgeline, but it's not really a full-size pickup. I think Froggy wants a full-size pickup.
Yes.
It'll tow 5,000 pounds.
That's nothing for a truck.
Froggy's boat is over 10,000 pounds, he tells me.
A fat mule tow 5,000 pounds.
It'll just towing Fester, you get close to that number. Hey, Florian, thanks for the call. Nikki is in Lakeland. Nikki, you are next on the MJ Morning Show. Nikki, welcome to the program.
Hi, good morning. I love you guys.
Thank you. Love you too. What should he get?
So Froggy, I actually just sent you a message on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
But don't do a GMC. I know everyone keeps saying that, but don't do it. My father has a GMC Sierra. It's rather new, probably I'd say a year old, and I know it's been breaking down and it's been having a lot of issues.
Yeah, but listen, you're going to have an issue. Every brand is going to have
the outlier,
a unit that I know numerous people with GMCs, and they love the truck. So, again, your dad's got one issue. I know 8 people that have GMCs and love the pickup truck. In any brand, you're going to get a truck that or any kind of vehicle that's going to have some trouble.
Yeah, and I know the guy that I usually take my car to for Shopwise, I know he was talking about the new CVT transmission and some of the best ones on the market for those transmissions not falling apart. He said that Toyota is one of the best ones on the market for having better transmissions where they don't break down quicker. And then also Ford's not as bad. But he said Honda's pretty good when it comes to the
again, the Honda Ridgeline doesn't fit it. But listen, and thanks for the call. I know a lot of people that have GMCs, and they love the truck. So, again, in any brand, you're going to get a unit that could be a lemon. It's going to happen. All right. Hey, Andrew, I'm just going to go through these calls and then kind of just add to the little checklist here. I'm trying to keep track here of the number of calls we get for each unit. Let's grab Marvin in Dunedin. Marvin, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Marvin.
All right, so what should Froggy get?
I think you should get a Rivian.
Oh, he doesn't want an electric vehicle.
It goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah, but also...
I'm not a fast driver.
Yeah, but also he needs a full size. The Rivian's kind of a little mini pickup truck.
It's a smaller truck.
And, the truck looks decent, but that front end is as stupid looking as it gets.
Yeah, I've always had good experiences with Toyota stuff.
All right, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, so let's do another Toyota there. All right, 3 or 4 more calls. Michelle is in Lakeland. Michelle, what truck should Froggy get?
Good morning, you guys.
Hey.
Hey, I drove a 1987 Ford Bronco 2, which was a classic for quite a few years.
All right, so what should Froggy get now?
A Ford 150.
All right.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a great day. All right, we're kind
I
of...
did like that 92 Bronco, though.
That was pretty sweet. Bronco 2.
Bronco 2.
The small one.
All right, Jose is in Wesley Chapel. Jose, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, MJ. Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think you should get a GMC.
Hey, you just dropped out. Are you there, Jose? Yeah, Jose, I don't know where you are. I think you need to get a new phone.
He said GMC, though.
I did hear GMC. Jose, can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah.
All right, Jose, now we got a better sell. All right, you said Froggy should get a GMC.
Yeah, he should get a GMC. Don't get another Titan. Mine caught on fire, too.
What? Caught on fire, too?
Mine didn't catch on fire.
Who else is caught on fire?
Your Titan caught on fire?
Yeah, it had a wiring harness issue, and the wiring harness just started smoking in the car. It was horrible.
Oh, man, I'm glad it wasn't in your garage and burn your house down. All right, Jose, we got you down for GMC. All right, last call on this. Let's grab Indio. Last one. Hey, Andrew, tell the other calls on hold. Thanks for calling in, but I got to move on here. All right, Indio, last call on this. Indio, Tampa, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Love the show.
Thank you, buddy. All right, help Froggy pick a new truck. What brand should he get?
Yeah, I would definitely go Silverado. That's what I'm driving now, but I'm driving 2500, so just look at the engine size if you're going to pull a boat. I have a 2500 for work because I do junk removal.
Yep.
And, I pull 3,000 pounds on a daily basis.
And the Chevy Silverado is very comparable to the GMC, right? I mean, it's they're both GMs, just different.
We're winning. GMC Silverado, we're winning. Chevy, let's go.
Thanks, India. I mean, look at that. We're no closer to a decision because every vehicle brand was represented there. The F-150 by Ford, the GMC, the Toyota, and the Chevy.
My sister just chimed in. I can't believe no one has said Dodge. They really are the best.
Oh, that's right.
Her husband
Nobody
drives.
said Dodge Ram.
That's right. No one called. Oh,
and those are best to
right.
tow.
We don't have the Ram represented.
Just give it time.
Yeah.
MJ, listen.
Well, all the phones are still ringing, but I got to move on.
Froggy also has a thing about trim level. Like the Sierras are, I think, usually a higher trim level than the Silverados.
No, but you can get.
I like to be high.
I think you can get whatever trim level you want. You know,
Yeah.
You know, I got a buddy of mine. I saw Kevin yesterday. Kevin is a big wig with Hunter Irrigation.
Oh.
Yeah, and he told me he's getting a brand new Silverado. He's getting a brand new Chevy, and he said he loves the Silverado, and he's about to get a new one. So, because he pulled up in an F-150, he said, "Yeah, this F-150 was great." So he's going from an F-150 to a Silverado, but he loved his F-150. So, Froggy, tell you what, you narrow down which truck you want, and then we go to work on having auto salesmen bid against each other. We're going to get you the best deal.
Great.
Whatever truck you want, we're going to get you the best deal on a new truck.
My God, it's going to go over like a lead balloon.
Good. You're in charge of this.
Bunch of salesmen who smell like cigarettes can be fighting over a Mini.
It's not the
No, I want the 250 spin. No, you take it, please.
What's a Mini?
Like when you sell a car for like no profit, and the dealership just has to give you something for moving a unit. They give you like $200 as a car dealer.
Oh, wow.
Car salesman.
All right, let's do it. Let's give away some money, hopefully, here with the Cash Kitty. Is that thing hissing and spinning? What the? Listen to the damn Cash Kitty. All right, let's do the new word for the Cash Kitty contest. Your shot at $1,000 right now. This hour's word is excited. EXCITED. The word is excited. EXCITED. Go ahead and text the word excited right now nationwide to 45911 before quarter after for a shot at $1,000. Happens 5 times a day here on Q105, or you can enter it on the Q105 app or at myQ105.com. So excited is the word. Texted nationwide to 45911 right now for your shot at the $1,000. Then it happens again at 10 o'clock right after the MJ Morning Show, then noon, 3, and 5. Good luck from the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Are you ready for some weight loss tips?
Why are you looking at Fester?
I mean, don't look at me.
Was I looking at Fester?
You kind of were looking at me, and the answer is no. I'm looking for some generic Ozempic is what I'm looking for.
Well, is that semaglutide?
I don't know, but
yeah.
If you don't, if your insurance, did you look? If your insurance doesn't cover Ozempic, it's like $1,200 a month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I thought it was like $5,000 a month.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking like Mounjaro or something, but it's like.
Yeah, so all those drugs are kind of expensive. Yeah. Ozempic, Mounjaro, whatever it's called, and then Wegovy. They're all really expensive unless you have insurance.
Even insurance companies, unless you have a track history of being diabetic.
Well, are you borderline diabetic?
I'm working on it.
Trying to get your status, huh?
I just snorted a couple of lines of sugar this morning.
Here's the deal. Guess what the secret to weight loss is, according to a dieting expert? Secret to weight loss. What do you think it is?
1 avocado a day.
Where'd you come up with that?
I don't know.
I love you, Roxanne. 1 avocado.
No, this is really interesting. The secret to weight loss, apparently, according to this expert, according to Professor Richard Wiseman, he says the secret is to eat with your
feet.
What?
Eat with your feet. Yeah,
you know what? You're pretty close.
Eat with your butt.
How can you eat with your butt? The spoon.
What?
I mean,
you said close.
How would you cut your steak?
Yes, it's
no. The way to lose weight is, according to this expert, Professor Richard Wiseman, you eat with your non-dominant hand.
Oh,
so if you're a righty, eat with your left hand. And the claim is that this is a surprising weight loss tactic.
It's also a surprising way to become ambidextrous. Like
I am ambidextrous, so that's why I use my feet.
I don't think there's an IUS in the end. I think it's just ambidextrous.
I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah.
I'm special.
Yeah, this guy, Professor Richard Wiseman, yeah, he's making this claim. And when you eat with your non-dominant hand, it's a little more awkward, but it results in eating less. You're likely to eat less food when you're not using the hand that you're very comfortable with using.
If you really love food, that's not going to stop you.
I know. That's dumb.
I mean, try holding a pizza with your non-dominant hand.
I never heard of this, though. I've never heard of non-dominant hand eating as a weight loss measure.
Besides Froggy, who's equally talented with both hands.
That's right.
With what,
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Are we all righties in here?
I'm a righty.
Yeah.
I am a righty, though. I write with my right. I bat with my right. But I can also bat with my left. And I can do all kinds of things with my left hand.
Anyway, Fessy, give it a shot. Start eating with your... All right, Roxanne, you're a righty, right?
I'm a righty. My daughter's a lefty.
Why are you giggling over there?
Because of the comedy show going on next to me.
What is the comedy show next to you?
Froggy and I are making motions of what we do with our left hands.
Hold on, really?
I'm trying to think what I use my left hand for. I mean, nothing. I mean, waving.
Hold on,
Hi, how are you?
Roxanne, I don't know. I can't see what you saw. What did you see?
Maybe I just imagine things.
What do you do with your left hand? If you're a righty, what do you do with your left hand? What do you do? Hi, how you doing? High five. Okay, there you go. That's it. Or a couple other things.
All right, folks, if you want to give it a shot, if you don't want to take Ozempic or Wegovy or try to get a prescription for Mounjaro, then try eating with your non-dominant hand, and maybe that will cause weight loss, according to Professor Richard Wiseman.
Ooh, good one.
A generic for Mounjaro would be Marjumbo.
What?
But
MJ,
what a great name that would be.
Remember you were going to put out your book, your diet loss book, the 7-page book?
Yeah, shut your pie hole and get on a treadmill.
I mean, are you ever going to do that? That might be a bestseller.
It could be a bestseller.
That really could be.
My weight loss
7
series.
words.
Shut your pie hole and get on a treadmill.
And each page says that word.
Yeah, just 1 through 300. Every page just has that printed on there.
I still think that's a great idea.
The last
really
page is just
really
put that down and eat with your left hand.
Hey, I just do want to say ambidextrous people are crazy.
Yes, we are.
What?
Ambidextrous people are not right. And I know I have a daughter she's a lefty, but she really is very ambidextrous, and Doug is ambidextrous. And I've done a lot of research on them, and they're not right.
And you married one and produced one.
You've done a lot of research, and you're saying that ambidextrous individuals are not right in the head?
I take offense to that as an ambidextrous.
Wait, that's a pretty bold statement to say that they're not right in the head.
I have 2 of them, so I can say it. My daughter is ambidextrous. And
oh, my God. I typed in ambidextrous people mental health into Google as she's just spitting out random isms, and it says that
ambies can be quick to anger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not true, damn it! Stop! Don't call me an ambi.
An ambi? What kind of insult is that?
An ambi.
Shut up, ambi.
What if you're an ambi on Ambien?
Right?
Yeah,
You're an ambi.
Oh, man.
See, MJ, you reading it?
Look at that. Hey, when you go to a baby shower, do you expect a shower of bullets? Hey, guys, you got the baby shower all wrong. It's not supposed to be a shower of bullets. What the hell happened out in Brandon yesterday? A shooting at a baby shower? What happens at a baby shower that causes a hail of bullets to hit cars? What happened? What did, the pin the diaper on the donkey didn't go right? I mean, hey, Roxanne, what are the silly games that women play at the baby showers?
The game that I loathe, I hate this game, is the one where they put the candy bars in the diaper and then put them in the microwave, and you have to pass the candy bars around.
Oh, my God.
Who does that?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Hold on, you're simulating baby poop in the diaper, and it's like a Milky Way.
I loathe that game. That was never played at any of my baby showers because I hate it.
You know the one like when you put the plunger in between your legs, and then you get the sandpaper, and whoever can sandpaper off the plunger paint first wins.
What are you talking
Is that
about?
a real
Baby
game?
showers you go to.
That's a thing?
Yeah, you go like this.
Guys don't go to baby showers.
Sounds like
It's not a guy thing, but you get the plunger.
Froggy. We don't need visuals.
Froggy's got a broom out of the corner.
Then you have sandpaper in your hand.
This is radio.
And there's white paper on
Froggy,
here.
stop it.
And
Stop.
Stop
it.
You paint the tips.
All right,
you paint the tip
Froggy,
of the
stop
plunger.
it.
And then whoever gets it off.
We're not showing that on. We're not showing that on MJT. You just made that up. You're a foul individual. All right,
That might be a radio station program.
Hey, I used to do that at Bar Tampa on Saturday night.
Is there any update on this Brandon baby shower shooting? So HCSO, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, said that the shooting happened on West Robertson Street. Authorities said that a lot of people were attending the shower. Don't have a total number, but there was a shooting, and I guess cars were hit. Vehicles were damaged, have bullet holes. You know, I did a ride along with HCSO yesterday. I was out.
Oh my God,
with,
you actually went?
Yeah, I was. I missed the.
You didn't get the baby shower call?
I left before this happened.
Oh my God,
yeah,
imagine if
but
you went.
I was out. Out near Brandon. I was out. Brandon, Progress Village area. So, but I left early yesterday. I left at about noon or so. And this happened a little later in the afternoon, but I was out with Sergeant Jeff Catlin, who is a sergeant in D5. Baby shower shooting. I mean, what do you argue about at a baby shower to cause, gunshots?
You know what, MJ?
A shower of bullets at the baby shower.
I mean, think about all the family dynamics happening at a baby shower. There's a lot of stress.
Yeah, there is.
There could be baby daddy issues.
Why would there be stress at a baby shower?
Oh, how about that game where they guess how big you are with the toilet paper roll? You have to guess how many sheets of toilet paper around the mom's belly.
Is that another? It's like a mummy game.
You have to guess how wide her belly is.
So you pull
the length
you
of the
pull
toilet
the length
paper.
of the toilet paper that you want,
Or
and then
string.
and then you have to run it around the
the belly.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, I mentioned this last week, and I really haven't dived on it yet. And I mentioned this very late in the show, and I had a bunch of responses, so I figured if I mention this now, where there are more listeners, that maybe I'd get even more. I need a Soffit expert.
Yeah, I had to Google what Soffit meant.
Yeah,
when you said that last
I
week.
need a Soffit repair pro. So if you're in the Soffit business, it turns out that on my second floor of my house, all the way around, I've got the Soffit vents and the little 3.5-inch wide Soffit material, which is the venting. It's like crumbling. It's like disintegrating. The metal is just going. And I don't know why. It's like aluminum, and it's just failing.
Just time is
it's
life cycle
probably
over?
almost 20 years. Yeah, it's about 18, 19 years, and I guess the life cycle's over. I thought that a piece of aluminum would last forever, but I guess not. So I need a Soffit guy or gal. I don't know how many women are in the Soffit business.
Just Soffit to you.
Yeah, I just need
Nice.
a Soffit to you.
Nice.
Soffit to ya.
Good job, Rob.
I don't want to get it soffited to me. I want to get a good job and a good
deal?
price. Yeah, I want to get a good deal on Soffit repair. So if you're in the Soffit repair business, or if you know somebody, send me an email. MJ@MJMorningshow.com. That's MJ@MJMorningshow.com. So I just need the Soffit just replaced all the way around my house, because the Soffit vent, the actual Soffit itself is fine because that's PVC, and that the Soffit material, we went with the PVC years ago instead of wood for maintenance issues, and that's fine. It's just the Soffit vent, the aluminum venting is disintegrating. So if you're a Soffit person, or if you know somebody that does this, I'm looking for someone that does it on a regular basis. And this is like something they do.
You don't want like a hobby soffitter?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, MJ, I listen every morning. I go to Home Depot, get some Soffit, and do the job for you.
Soffit cobbler.
So if you're a Soffit repair expert or professional, or if you know somebody, send me an email to MJ@MJMorningshow.com. That's MJ@MJMorningshow.com. We have an update on the cell phone EAS National Emergency Alert Test from last Tuesday. Was that Tuesday or Wednesday? When was that?
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so last week we had the test of the emergency alert system where all the cell phones nationwide went off at the same time, blah, blah, blah. And one of the things we told you about was contraband in prisons.
Yeah, everybody's butt started going off.
Yeah, so apparently nationwide, a lot of cell phones went off in prisons where the inmates are not supposed to have like a stashed hidden cell phone.
Everybody jumps up real quick. Whoa.
So
mine was on vibrate.
Now, we knew about this last week because we had heard that, phones were going off in prisons and that gave away hidden cell phones that inmates should not have. Guess what else happened, allegedly? Guess who else was busted with cell phones that they were not supposed to have?
Like students in classrooms?
No, I mean, that's a good guess, but, but that's not what I'm looking for.
You're probably looking for something funnier.
You want me to give you a hint?
Yes.
Jebediah.
Amish kids?
Yes. Well, Amish men.
Oh, okay.
Amish.
Amish men.
This is a big deal. You know, the Amish. You got the Amish. I guess the biggest concentration is probably Pennsylvania. You've got
Ohio.
Amish, Ohio, New York State. You've got pockets of Amish. I think Indiana has a big Amish population. Sure. So you have the Amish scattered around the country,
and in Sarasota.
You've got the Yoders down in Sarasota, great restaurant down there. But this is being reported that that Amish men, some of them were outed because during the national test.
Oh my God, whose phone is that?
What are big male Amish names? What?
I mean, as soon as you said Jebediah, I knew it.
All right. I've got a whole series of these cell phone rings. Yeah, that one I've heard a million times. Yeah, I heard that one a million times. Also, what about this one here?
Abner, is that yours?
Abner.
Emmanuel, is that one?
Don't be an Amish a-hole. Why do you have a cell phone?
Whoa, wait.
Why do you sound like Peterman? He's not Amish.
But a lot of the Amish were outed, not supposed to have cell phone. Oh, Eli, look at this. Eli Yoder.
Yeah.
Eli Yoder is quoted here in this story. And a bunch of Amish people in trouble, not supposed to have the cell phones, and they had them because they went beep. They started screaming and screeching during the national test last week. October 4th is when it was.
Are they allowed to have them during Rumspringa? The Rumspringa thing?
Isn't that where they take the break from the Amish culture?
Yes. Yeah, so maybe these Amish guys were on Rumspringa.
Wait, hold on. I don't know. It's called what?
I think I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Rumspringa.
A rump springer?
Yes.
Yes. And not to be confused with the rump shaker.
It's like a rite of passage during their adolescence.
Malachi, it's time for rump shaker.
Okay, Mom.
It's when they can go out crazy and do crazy stuff.
I actually do. I've done a bunch of stores for Amish people because they are big in the hardware store industry.
Right.
And a lot of them have cell phones, iPads, all kinds of stuff.
So there's varying degrees of
like Mennonite,
technology use that they use with different sects.
Some of them are allowed to.
Yeah.
Well, aren't some of the deals with the Amish that you had to have buttons? You're not allowed to have a zipper, right? Weren't zippers
There's a lot of
banned?
buttons, and they all have the same haircut.
It's
like a bowl cut.
I mean, like one time I went to an RV factory in Indiana. We're driving down this country road with nothing but cornfields.
And you pass by the place where they make the Amish fireplaces?
Right there.
Right.
And like the banks have like horse posts in front of them.
Oh, really?
I mean, so we're way like in Mishawaka, Indiana. And I get to this traffic light and it's drizzling. And then like an Amish carriage comes next to me and I'm in like this rental car and they have like a windshield wiper on their carriage. And I rolled on the window. I'm like, your ancestors would be horrified by you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What am I going to do? I took off in the car. They can't catch me in their horse and buggy. I'm like, hey, dude. Hey, Jebediah. Your ancestors would be horrified.
You're horrible.
Your great-grandfather's rolling over in his grave right now.
Guess what accent has just been voted the most annoying accent in America?
Amish.
Always.
Dude, then you don't know enough Amish.
Seriously, what accent has just been voted the most annoying accent in America?
I have a guess.
What do you think?
The most annoying, I think, is the way stupid Australians talk. I don't mean to say stupid.
Dude, are you talking about world accents or American dialect accents?
Because everything ends in a high? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why does everything go upwards?
The kid makes a point.
Yeah, yes. I have it. I think I know what it is.
Let me address Froggy first. No, it's not Australian accent. That would be Australia. In America, what American accent, what dialect, what accent here in America...
There's an Australian guy on my street that annoys the hell out of me.
Has been voted the most annoying in America.
I got it.
Yes, Roxanne.
Is it vocal fry?
That's not. See, that's way off.
But that's not really an accent.
Yes, it is.
That happens all over the place with it's primarily women.
Yeah, it's
with
Kim Kardashian.
The vocal fry where they sound like this.
And everything
Oh
ends
my
up.
God.
How about the Philadelphia people?
You know what? I was thinking like those awful people from Boston. Back the guy in the yard.
What did you just say?
I think the Boston accent is the worst accent.
Yeah.
Awful.
That is it, 100%. That is correct. It's the Boston accent.
It's not as bad as New York.
Has been voted the most annoying accent in America.
Oh, that's the worst. And I'm not saying it because I'm a New Yorker and you get me around a bunch of New Yorkers and suddenly I'm talking like this, like that. But
you want to hear a wicked kicker story?
It's like The Departed. That's all that everybody has this fake accent. Yeah.
Your cousin from Boston. What's that commercial? There's a commercial running where they're like, your cousin from Boston, and they're singing that little ditty or whatever. Yeah. So voted the worst. It's a Sam Adams commercial.
Yeah, Sam Adams commercial.
Yeah.
Like Sam Adams beer is like legit the best thing to come out of Boston. That's it.
Larry Bird.
Okay.
What about Paul? Wasn't Paul Revere pretty good out of Boston too?
He rode a horse.
Yeah. Anyway, so a new survey's out, and it has been determined that the Boston accent is the most annoying accent in America.
I have a question for you guys. Do you tolerate some accents in women and not so much in men, and then vice versa? Like I feel like a woman with a Boston accent is a little bit more annoying than a guy with a Boston accent. But then I think like a woman who is like a Southern belle, I like that better than a guy Southern belle.
Maybe, I don't know.
A man with a British accent seems so weak to me. It just seems like I could smash you into the ground.
But then an Irish accent's totally different.
Then I run.
Then you run for fear of your life.
Speaking of annoying things, it doesn't really bother me. There is a commercial that is running nationally, and it is running a lot. There is a series of commercials with a song or a jingle, and whenever it comes on, and we watched a lot of football yesterday. So
big sports guy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you had the late game, then you had the nighttime NBC game.
Was Taylor Swift involved in any of these games?
I'm glad you asked.
Hold on, we have a Taylor Swift.
I'm glad
band.
you asked.
Hey guys, we have a Taylor Swift band on the show. We're not talking about Taylor Swift anymore.
I'm glad you asked. I can't tell you.
We've banned Taylor Swift on the pro. However, I believe Taylor Swift skipped the Chiefs game yesterday is what I read. And that's
God.
it. That's all the Taylor Swift. I mean, she's just a distraction.
It's the Lord's Day, Taylor.
No,
please.
but seriously, Taylor Swift has become an NFL distraction. It's like, stop.
It's too much.
But she wasn't at the Chiefs game, which is a positive thing yesterday.
When they show her up in the box, she looks so annoying.
Well, she looks
childish.
To me, it looked all contrived. Like she knew the camera was going to be on her, and she had to do like a fake smile and a laugh with gestures.
Yeah, fake punch, my friend.
All right, Taylor, we're coming to camera 3 on Taylor in 3, 2. It's almost like she had an earpiece and she knew when she was on, so she could do like a, hey, if you're watching MJTV, I'm going to do the Taylor, because remember, who was it? Was it NBC that showed her like last week 17 times? I mean, it's ridiculous.
She probably has like intestinal belches all the time, and that's why she's always single.
You know what? I'm breaking my rule here. I said we would be Taylor Swift free, but I just want to do this. If you're watching MJTV, or if you're not watching now, you can watch later on because our MJTV, we're live from 6 to 10 on TV here in the studio. Just go to mjmorningshow.com, click on MJTV, and you can watch us live from 6 to 10 every morning, or you can watch us in delay. You can go back and watch us if you miss it. Like at 8 o'clock, you can go back and watch starting at 6, or later in the day. You know, if you got time to kill later on, you can watch any of our old shows on MJTV. Go to mjmorningshow.com, and you click on MJTV at the very top, and boom. So I want to do, on MJTV, I want to do the Taylor Swift thing. And I saw this facial expression no less than probably 3 or 4 times with all of the coverage her in the various skyboxes at the various games. And there's one where she's like, did you see that?
What is she doing? What is it?
Let me do it to Froggy. Ready? It was like,
yeah.
That's exactly how she looked in the box.
She looks so annoying.
Now, it's totally a visual, so you gotta watch me on MJTV, and I'll do it one more time. But I'm telling you, this stupid Taylor Swift look is this a trademark? Is this like Taylor Swift facial maneuver number 5? Okay, Taylor, give us the number 5. Okay, and
that was it. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's really good. Like
and you guys, the minute I did it, you guys laughed because you instantly identified that I perfectly nailed it.
You did. Okay, so it used to be when I used to host a morning television show, and then we would go to commercial break, or be like rolling the credits, and we have to sit there with the guests and act like we were somebody who's saying something witty and funny and having a good time. And
it's like the fake banter.
The fake banter.
It's like the fake banter when the mics are off, and you got to just do like when they do the wide shot before they go to commercial. You got to do like the
yes.
You know.
Didn't she used to look at them and go, "You really suck"?
You know what it was like? It was like the Seinfeld episode where Kramer found the old Merv Griffin set in the dumpster, and he's doing like all the, he's doing all like the head shaking and all that crap. All right, so let me get back to my commercial thing. So back to football. No more Taylor Swift. So what commercial, think about this, what spot is running nationally that is causing my lovely wife, Michelle, to hit the mute button? She can't get her hand on the mute button fast enough when this commercial comes on. And there have been numerous iterations with different lyrics of this commercial.
The big fat lady dancing about the Jardiance pill, the little pill with the big story to tell.
What?
You see one? It's like they finally have a fat person in a commercial, and she's dancing about a diabetic pill. Jardiance, the little pill with a big story.
God,
to
you
tell.
look so used today.
Jardiance.
You know what? We saw that commercial. Hey, bring that up on YouTube. Bring the Jardiance. Have you heard the commercial? She's dancing around a fountain.
Yeah, she's doing like she's fat person dancing, just like shuffling her feet. I'm like, she's not even real dancing.
Now, folks, don't be offended with Fester's verbiage, because Fester is a
large, rude man.
Yes.
Yeah. But and she's she's a pretty woman, but she's like, why does the fat lady only do the Jardiance commercial?
Yeah, Fester.
People say Fester is a large, rude man.
All right, here's the Jardiance commercial.
I don't know if this is it.
No, it is. That is it.
Yeah, but it's I don't know if it's mocked up or something. This is. Oh, she's not skinny. There's a bunch of.
Yeah, bring up. Hold on a minute. Yeah, but right there. Just bring up that one. That's probably it right there.
Diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell.
Right?
I take once daily.
Jardiance. Fat person shuffle and go. I'm reducing my H1C. A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7.
Yeah, Jardiance.
She's not even fat.
That's someone just holding the camera up to the TV. The audio is terrible.
I'm telling you, I have to find the actual commercial.
Find the actual Jardiance commercial.
I want to.
You gotta recreate that.
TV Guru. This one right here might be it.
Hang on, let me see if this is it. Hang on.
I have type 2
Oh yeah, that's a
diabetes,
much
but I manage it
better
well.
quality. I tell you what.
How many are there?
Hey,
there's like 10 versions of it.
I tell you what. I'm gonna talk to Rick. Slick Rick. We ought to just put that in rotation as a regular Q105 song.
Boppy?
Hey, 80s, 90s, and more.
And
The
Jardiance.
Jardiance commercials. More. It's more.
You don't expect that?
Is that a sweatsuit she's wearing? What is she wearing?
It's a moo blazer. I'm not sure. She's a pretty woman, but
I know, and she's a good singer.
The only time I see fat people represented on TV is during the diabetes commercial.
Oh, yeah, I can just see. You're listening to Q105 and...
It's the MJ Morning Show.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance. And each day's more.
Jardiance works 24/7.
I know this whole commercial.
How do you know this?
I've seen it 1,000 times. And then look, she's going to do a wardrobe change. She's going to go from the blue moo to like this very ill-fitting yellow shirt, yellow dress.
Do the dance again.
I love that dance.
Hand up.
Oh, hang on. We're missing the side effects like diarrhea and suicidal thoughts and
Perineum could occur.
you get a fungus between your. Did you hear? Seriously.
Here's the yellow dress.
Don't take it if you're
They're about to go back to the jingle.
I want you to do dance again.
Yeah, listen.
Jardiance is a really swell little pill with a big story to tell.
All right, that's Jardiance on Q105. MJ Morning Show.
All right.
So do you have another commercial that's not the Jardiance commercial?
That's a catchy damn song.
It is a catchy. I'll tell you what. It is a catcy damn song.
Here's your promo,
It's like
Andrew.
a scene from Hairspray.
But all right, listen. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to regret it.
Okay, what?
But I don't think Jardiance works for weight loss like Wegovy and Ozempic and Manjaro.
I don't think
But it helps you dance, though.
Yeah,
Gives you
right?
good dance moves.
I wish I could dance that good.
Right.
Jardy dance.
Yeah. I don't think that lady's really singing it. I think she's just lip syncing
No,
it.
she looks like a talented. She could be singing it.
I don't. She does. She seems
She
like a
has-
very nice woman.
She
but,
has lungs,
all
I
right,
tell you.
So no, that's not the commercial. It's not the Jardiance commercial. Fester.
I'm sorry.
All right. So what commercial? I mean, Michelle is holding the remote control to our Sony TV like in a death grip, so she can hit the mute button as fast as possible if this commercial comes on. Do you have any idea what it is?
It wasn't that one? Okay.
No, it was not that. Fester guessed Jardiance, but it's not.
I'm out. I don't know.
Nope.
No.
Is it?
All right, I'm going to play it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, I have a guess.
What?
Wait.
What are you doing?
Call JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
That commercial's not running right now.
No, that runs on cable news.
Oh, okay.
That thing.
That was my guess.
All right, here it is. The commercial that Michelle cannot hit the mute fast enough on the remote control, and it ran during football. Listen, late yesterday afternoon into the evening. Michelle wants to watch football more than I do. She's
a big fan, man.
Hold on. I think yesterday she was up like at 9 a.m. watching one of the London games.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm out doing my ride-along with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office yesterday morning, and she's out. She's in bed just watching she watched football, starting at 9 a.m.
I was watching soccer.
All right, here we go.
I think I got it.
What?
Is it 1-800-BARTEND?
That commercial's 25 years old.
No, where do you come up with that? No. The commercial that Michelle cannot hit the mute fast enough is this.
This is?
What?
Go.
Hang on, I got to bring up the
Wait, I
audio
have a
here.
guess.
Hold on. All right, here it is. This is the commercial right here.
Only $5 Whopper Junior times 2. Double the juniors, that's your cue. One for you, one for your friends to go. JK, you ate them both, they'll never know.
BK, have it your way. It's another good one.
She can't stand these kind of like amateur sounding Burger King jingles based on the old Have It Your Way.
Dude,
I think it's great.
Yeah, I love them. I mean, I actually.
My wife hates them. She hits the mute. She hit the mute button at least 4 times while I was watching with her, late yesterday.
BK.
I wonder who that guy
Have
is.
it your way.
But they're not they don't sound professional.
But that's what gives them character.
Yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be like just some dude just singing some jingles.
Like
I really can't sing. I'm not a professional singer. I'll sing the Burger King commercials. You rule.
He almost has like a Biz Markie type vibe to him, you know?
Oh, baby,
yeah, you're right.
Not a singer, but talented in his own way.
I did like. Is Biz Markie dead?
Yeah, he died. Yeah.
He is.
After his triumphant run on Yo Gabba Gabba. Hell yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, baby, you got what I need.
But he certainly couldn't sing, although he had a couple of hit songs. But, that's kind of what this guy reminds me of. I love that BK commercial.
Hey, speaking of music, listening to this type of music has an actual impact on your heart.
Ooh.
Yeah. What music has an impact? New research has found clear evidence that listening to this type of music causes a positive effect in your body. It impacts heart rate, breathing, even electrodermal activity of the skin's conductivity, which can lead to goosebumps. Synchrony, especially heart rate synchrony, was higher when listeners felt moved emotionally and inspired by a piece and were immersed in the music, according to brand new research. So what music genre has a very positive effect? Would you guys like to guess?
Techno.
I have a guess.
Techno. Oh, my gosh.
There's a new genre I'm really into. It's really creative. It's called fart metal.
All right, Froggy, stop.
Have you heard of that?
No, Froggy, stop.
Can I hear a
Froggy,
sample?
I don't need that type of language and material from you this early in the morning. Come on.
Jokes. We don't
There's
need
only an hour left.
But every
It's like this.
all right, Froggy, you're 6. You're acting like you're 6. Stop. All right, Andrew. Guys, stop. There's no such thing as fart metal. Stop.
All right, we will hold off on all jokes for a while.
You know what? They need farting in the Jardiance commercial.
Right?
Hey,
Yeah, that's what they need. No, I'm kidding.
How is that not a side effect?
Andrew has a guess on. So you're gonna play a musical. All right, Andrew's gonna guess with music on what genre is good for your heart. Go ahead, hit it.
So suddenly, Froggy's fart metal joke is very funny.
All right, come on, guys.
All right, I don't like easy listening.
So obvious.
Was it
No,
Yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
Yeah, like that.
Like island music, like Bob Marley stuff. I don't know what.
Reggae.
Like
Reggae, yeah.
Brandy, you're a fine girl or something.
How about?
I like.
There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day.
That's yacht rock.
It is. Absolutely.
Hey, what is?
Hey, Andrew, bring up Brandy by Looking Glass. That's
such a good song.
It really. I've read that song, as far as lyrics, verse, the hook, the beat. I read somewhere that song is determined to be the perfect song.
No.
Brandy by Looking Glass.
Nope.
I mean,
God only knows.
Hey, Andrew, bring up Brandy. If you can find Brandy, bring it up. Let me know when you have it. But I'm telling you, I've read on more than one occasion that Brandy is like the perfect song when you take
What does it say about sailors that the only quality they're looking for in a wife is just bring me alcohol?
Laying whiskey and wine down.
Get me drunk up, honey.
Bring me a drink. Yes, Rux.
Are we still guessing?
Yeah, the genre.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the genre that's good for your heart?
This is relatively new genre as well. Fart opera.
Roxanne said the fart word.
Yes.
Roxanne said the F word.
Yes.
Fart
Hold
opera.
on. That is a word that Roxanne has refused to say on the show, and Roxanne just said it.
What a moment.
All right.
Whoa.
Yes. And what does fart opera sound like?
All right. Stop. All right. Stop, guys. All right, here we go. This is the genre that new research is saying is good for your heart, but I don't think this is a big revelation. I mean, this would have been my first guess, and I find this soothing. I love this genre. I mean, I'll listen to AC/DC, and then the next thing on my iPod while I'm skiing out in Vail would be something like... It's classical music, yes.
What are you, the typical rich guy in every 90s comedy? Oh, there he is. Yes. It's like in the Dumb and Dumber when they walk into the expensive party. Yes, we're here for the Owl Foundation, yes.
An Aspen.
Yeah, so a little Boccherini, fine Italian composer. Yeah. So if you want to feel soothed, if you would like your heart to be in a nice state, listen to more classical music.
Can I hear Ode to Tuna?
What?
Ode Fortuna?
Oh, Fortuna.
All for tuna.
No, it's not all. It's not all.
I love tuna.
It's not
all for tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
No, it's. Bring up classical piece Fortuna. F-O-R.
That is my favorite classical piece.
Fortuna.
Not just because I love Chicken of the Sea.
It's not. Wait a minute. It's not
all for tuna.
It's not all for tuna. It's O Fortuna.
Play that. This one rocks.
All right, bring it up, Fester. All right, here we go. Might be a commercial here. Oh,
Crank it.
Just hit play. And then...
Somebody says, wake you want to eat some tuna.
It's not called All for Tuna. Like to suggest all for grouper though, because I'm all for a great fresh black grouper, man, right out of the Gulf, man. I'll tell you what, some deep water black grouper.
This is what buffets here when Fester walks in.
I'm all for tuna. I think they played this at Bucks games. At least they used to.
Oh, you're right. That's where it was familiar.
The
from.
little animated montage at the beginning.
Oh,
of games.
they did play that.
That's right.
The Bucks pirate ship sinks the Saints ship.
Oh no! Did they kill someone?
Yeah, all the Saints. Dead.
Horrible.
All right, as we move along here on the MJ Morning Show, man, we've got quite a variety on the program today. So
I'll tell you what.
There is a woman who has gone viral with tattoos all over her body, but the type of tattoo she's getting, it's all people's problems. It's all problems that people have, and then the problem, and most of the time it's depicted with like just an image.
Like Mo Money, Mo Problems, that type of stuff.
Well, the woman's name is, so there are actual words, and then there are also like images. The woman's body, this lady's name is Chelsea Robrew, 32 years old. She's from West Virginia. And her legs are now completely covered. She started tattooing herself during the pandemic and had the original goal of completely covering her entire body with tattoos before the start of 2023, but there's still real estate available. So she created a running list of tattoo ideas based on people that follow her on social media, making recommendations for like people's problems or psychological ailments or problems that humans have, and they're depicted via tattoo on her body.
Like PTSD.
Oh, everything. So anywhere from child abuse victim
Is IBS
to,
on there?
domestic violence, unsolved murder victims, mental health. I would imagine that IBS, maybe, hey, listen, I'll give you her contact information.
Yeah, right.
Suggest maybe a depiction of you on a toilet with IBS or something.
I want it all written out. Irritable bowel syndrome sufferer. Michael Kuzma.
Hold on, I thought you got through that.
I did.
I thought you were done with that.
I never had it. It was bleeding ulcers. So maybe she could put bleeding ulcers.
They'll be factual. Yeah.
Where is Froggy? Can you guess? In the John with IBS.
Yeah, she draws a lot of the designs herself and then has the tattoo artist mimic them. Right now, she has 376 tattoos from her, People Problem series on her body. She says there's still a little bit of room to cover with the backs of her legs, still showing skin. She estimates that she has room for another 150 tattoos on her body. How much time does it take? Right now, she has 300 plus tattoos.
It's too much.
How many hours is that? So if she's got 300 tattoos already, 376, so almost 400 tattoos, and she says she's got space for another 150 depicting human problems and ailments or mental condition. So
cleft palate.
Oh my God!
How about micropene?
Yeah, let's contact
all right,
her.
Froggy, come on.
What? It's an issue.
You got to gravitate to the F and the P all the time. I mean, come on.
Peen isn't really.
Knock it off with the F and the P, okay?
Sorry. But it's a condition.
Yes, Rox.
How much time has she spent of her life in the tattoo chair?
376 tattoos, another 150 to go. I mean,
did she tattoo like a triple nipple in between her two? That's an issue.
That's an issue. People have them.
Steve Triplett.
Yeah, triple nipple.
Yeah. Let's try to get a hold of her and see if she can't put like a fake ailment on.
Like a unborn twin.
Oh yeah, she can do like Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
With or the Mike's Hard Lemonade commercial from like 15 years ago, where the little twin head was talking on the guy's shoulder.
That would have to be an implant.
Yeah.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. I hate your movies.
Oh yeah. All right, 8:47 at the MJ Morning Show. Hey, believe it or not, I haven't even scratched the surface on today's show. And this wraps up an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. And I have not even scratched the surface yet. So I'll tell you right now, what time is it? 8:04. Okay. When we get back, I have another just nonstop, rock solid chunk of the MJ Morning Show when we get back. So we have a long segment. And then also don't forget the 9:10 must-hear story of the day. So every morning at 9:10, we do a story that you have to hear. So what is today's 9:10 must-hear story? You'll find out in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. Want to talk about my good friends. Q105 at 9 o'clock exactly. Well, 20 seconds away from 9 o'clock exactly. Pat's going to join us here quickly in studio. Pat, of course, our traffic dude. So Pat live with latest on traffic. Pat, bring that microphone right to your face.
Right up in here, Pat.
Yeah,
I think he knows how to work a microphone.
Patty has no idea how to work this microphone.
Absolutely lost. So, folks, we've got a live traffic update on 275 South. Now, I see that it looks like, it's a white SUV.
It looks like a Jeep Wagoneer.
It looks like the whole front end is completely ripped off that vehicle. Now, this is downtown?
No, this is southbound 275 at the Del Mabry exit.
Oh, just past downtown.
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
But it doesn't matter.
But the traffic is all jammed up all the way back.
All the way back on I-4 through Ybor City
Oh,
and southbound 275 to Hillsboro. So,
what
thing
happened here? What do we know?
Well, it looks like it's a very serious accident, but I thought it was going to be shut down for a while. But they're moving this Jeep thing, whatever it is, right now out of the way. So these lanes could be open the next 20 minutes.
So what do we know about what caused the accident? How many vehicles involved?
At least 4.
Because on the traffic cam that we're looking at 275 in Dale Mabry, it looks like there's only only one accident vehicle. Oh, I see.
So
there's another one in a tow truck.
Oh, I see the flatbeds back there.
Moving
Okay,
back,
all right.
You start at the back and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 flatbeds.
And a pickup truck with a trailer.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, now I see that the vehicles are on flatbeds. So it looks like they might be able to open this thing up, you're right, in the next 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, what you probably want to do is try to get off right there at Dale Mabry and just get back on at Lois or something.
Good thinking.
Or just turn around and go home and call in sick today.
Yeah, but that'll be a mess, though, because, Lois is not a highly used exit. So it's like just a single off, and then you get to that light at Lois and Cypress, and that light, that left turn arrow, it lasts
stays forever.
No, the left turn arrow goes in like 4 seconds.
Or that.
But then it stays for a while.
No, it doesn't. No, that's the point.
It just does that real quick.
It does not.
You're trying to tell a traffic guy what traffic does?
Well, I use that exit
He
all the
used that area more than I do.
I live there.
Trying to help you.
I use that area all the time. No, the traffic signal at Cypress and Lois to make a left turn, if you wanted to get back on I-75 South at Lois, that arrow lasts for like 2 seconds.
You could do something about that because you're the one that changed the one here on MLK.
Oh, yeah. We did. We called DOT. We did. That was a mess. There we go. Live traffic update from Pat.
What an honor.
Hey, great job, Pat. I don't care what anybody says.
Sorry if you're in that traffic mess on 275 South.
You and Pat and Fester are starting to dress the exact same.
Yeah, me and Pat share the same wardrobe.
Yeah.
It is 9:02 at the MJ Morning Show. I lit another $30 on fire for Saturday night. There was no Powerball winner. And, of course, I didn't win it. Why do I buy the tickets?
You're such a rube.
Well, listen, I don't buy the tickets until they get to like $600, $700, $800 million. And then I'll drop, I'll buy 10 quick picks with the power play, and it's $3 a ticket. 10 times 3 is 30. But essentially, I might as well just take $30, shred it, and then throw it out the window on 275 on the Howard Franklin on the way to work. I'll probably get ticketed for littering. Cost me even more money. But literally, whatever you're spending on Powerball, just light the money up in the convenience store parking lot or Publix parking lot. Just light the cash up. Just burn it. Just take a 20 and a 10 and burn it, because it's the same chances that you have of winning Powerball. Somebody. That sounded like a nervous little laugh. That was like
it was the most condescending laugh. Like, it wasn't nervous. She's not nervous. Like,
Did I see someone won Mega Millions though? I think somebody won like a $370-something million Mega Millions.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on about $100 in lotto tickets right now that I just haven't had a chance to scratch off. The scratch offs, because remember I got the tickets for Ticket Tuesday, which that blew up. We never did that.
Oh, so we're gonna do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Just save them,
Roxanne has how many do you have?
I seriously have on me right now. I think I have $50 in tickets.
You bought $50 in scratchers? So Roxanne has this thrilling idea of Ticket Tuesday, and she just passes out scratcher lottery tickets, and we just scratch them on the air, which I can't think of more riveting content than scratching.
Yeah, listeners call in, and like line number 1 first caller gets to pick who they want to partner with. And then, like, caller number 4 gets stuck with who's ever left over.
Oh, yeah, we have a $2 winner. You get $1, I get $1.
Yeah.
Yay! It's more than they get when they play with Hal Herman games.
It's actually one of the biggest prizes we've given out.
Yeah.
Roxanne, you have $50 in scratchers in your. Now, what denomination scratchers did you buy?
I don't know. Doug bought them. But then I fantasize about like, what if I'm just walking around with my backpack and it's got like $1 million winning ticket in it, and then I'm just holding it right now. I haven't done anything with it, and then I'm like, I should just. What if I won $1 million? Would I come into work the next day? No. And then I think I just need to start living my life what I would do if I was a big lotto ticket winner.
Oh,
right?
so what?
That's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, blow through your savings account. Yeah, just spend all your money like you just won Powerball, like you're Edwin Garcia buying 17 homes all over the place.
Edwin Castro.
What's his name?
Edwin Castro.
Edwin Castro, yeah.
But Roxanne, you don't live that life now? Oh, I'm going to the Bahamas with the girls for the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, you live pretty bougie lifestyle.
MJ, don't tell them we flew private.
No, I don't. No, I don't mean like that. No, I live my life like I do the things I want to do recreationally, but how would I live my life differently, like vocationally?
Meth.
You know, speaking of this accident on 275, I mean, it just seems there's a I know that population's growing here. Traffic is just out of hand. You know, places that didn't have traffic issues now have, traffic jammed up. It's just traffic management in the Tampa Bay area. This is a problem. This is a really, really big problem. You know, I hear from my friends out in Brandon, for instance, how Adamo and 60 and Brandon Boulevard are just like it takes you an hour I mean, it's ridiculous.
And it's worse going south into Riverview and down that way.
Down where I am in South Tampa, West Shore, for instance, people traveling north on West Shore at Dale Mabry, or at Kennedy Boulevard, rather, Kennedy and West Shore, that traffic can get backed up, I mean, ridiculously. And it's, we're not managing traffic, but then we're having the increase in wrecks around here. I don't know if you saw over the weekend, you had 2 motorcyclists, they died. There was a 3-vehicle crash on the Courtney Campbell. And this happened yesterday afternoon, and according to the Clearwater Police, about 3 o'clock, you had 2 motorcycles that were, I don't know if they were racing, but they were at a high rate of speed. One of the motorcycle riders slammed into the back of some woman driving a Hyundai Sonata, and the crash then pushed the car into the right lane, and that collided with another motorcyclist. So the first motorcyclist ran into the back of this lady's Hyundai Sonata and killed the motorcycle guy. And then she got hit so hard, it pushed her Hyundai Sonata into the path of the other motorcycle in the right lane. And both the motorcycle guys are gone. Gone.
Jeez. Wow.
That was a mess on the Courtney Campbell yesterday. 51-year-old was the first motorcycle rider, and a 26-year-old was the second. Terrible story. 51-year-old Tampa guy. Hope I didn't know him. And then a 26-year-old Valrico kid was the other motorcycle. But we're having just an increase exponentially in the number of bad crashes. And a lot of it is just more cars. You have a lot of people driving faster. You have a lot of people driving more recklessly. I know that Hillsborough County is about to launch a new traffic enforcement team, which absolutely is needed. Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is going to do a new traffic enforcement team, 100% needed. The Florida Highway Patrol, I believe, is doing the same. With the problem with the FHP, and it's just the fact that FHP, they're underpaid, and there are not enough FHP. Nope. I drove from here to Fort Lauderdale and didn't see one trooper on the road. Can you imagine that? I drove from, this was a month and a half ago, we drove to my parents' house in Fort Lauderdale. I drove from South Tampa, I-75 south, all the way to Alligator Alley, across the alley, 595 into Fort Lauderdale. I saw zero state troopers on that 3.5 hour drive, whatever the heck it was. Zero. So Governor DeSantis and the legislature in Florida need to get off their butts, and they need to pay FHP more. FHP needs to be paid as well as the agencies in the state that are paying a lot more money. Pay our FHP troopers more money and get more troopers on the road. Yes, Rux.
Someone just made a great point. Another issue with traffic accidents lately is that people leave their cars in the lanes of traffic instead of moving them off to the shoulder. Have you seen that?
So you're saying like after an accident, they
Yeah.
take up in the lane and cause
They
another
just,
accident?
Yeah, they just stay there instead of trying to, I don't know.
Are you ready for the 910 must-hear story of the day?
Please.
And please note that I am totally, completely on time.
Yeah, you are.
I am completely on time for the 910 story of the day because it is bing exactly 910 right now.
I think that's a first.
Yeah, I think you're right. So what should you avoid? There is a microbiologist that is saying when it comes to food, he avoids these at all costs because if you eat at this type of location,
Oh, okay.
and this is number one. He's got other little food issues. Now, and we talked about food, and
He's not going to talk about like refined sugars.
No.
This is, I'm afraid I know where this is going.
I said location.
Yeah.
So this is number one, and we touched on another item last week on a whole different story, but that's not number one. We talked about some food and illnesses and where you eat and how you eat and sometimes what you eat. Like, remember sprouts, alfalfa sprouts and bean sprouts raw were on the list?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is location. So what location would this microbiologist say, avoid, that your chances of getting ill, having foodborne illness just goes up exponentially?
I got it.
Oh.
Okay, smarty pants.
Let's just get it over with.
Where? What location?
Airport sushi.
Wow, that is specific.
As opposed to gas station sushi, which is so much better.
No, it's not. It's not airport sushi. No.
Good guess.
Or train station sushi, for that matter. There's a little bento box place. There's a little sushi place at Penn Station, which I would actually get from quite a bit if I was taking a train somewhere, Amtrak or the LIRR, whatever. No. It's a location.
Any pizza place that has like an animated character. And playground equipment in there as well.
What?
Like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. Like
No.
where there's a bunch of kids.
No,
bunch of kids, a bunch of
no.
spit, bunch of sick kids.
The kids are not
bunch
putting
of drunk parents.
The kids are not putting their dirty hands on the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
I know
about,
what it is.
What about a place like Cece's Buffet?
Food trucks.
No, listen.
Food trucks. I changed my answer.
No.
Wait, what? I
no.
said that. But I take it back.
I concur.
It's not food trucks. You got plenty of hygienic food trucks out there.
The side of the road places.
Yeah, those guys
no.
like barbecue stands, like where the guy just has like a grill and
All
a
right,
sign.
I saw a guy cutting a steak with his toenail. You ever seen that?
I'm going to give you
I
a clip.
ate there. It was delicious.
Hold on, you what?
There's a video of a guy making meat, and he's on a side road, and he's cutting it with his big toenail. He's just cutting pieces of meat all fast.
What?
I'll find the video for
In
you.
America?
Hold on. He's got a toenail he's using as a knife?
Yeah. All right,
What?
I got to find this video
All right.
now.
All right, come on. I'm going to give you, listen, just pay attention to me for a minute. What location, it's a place, a type, what place is this microbiologist saying he doesn't eat at this type of event? And you shouldn't either. I'm going to give you a clue. Froggy, stop distracting everyone.
I want to see
it. Show us later.
I want to see it, but I can't look right now. I'm sorry.
I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
Hey, boo-boo. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
hint. Hey,
Oh.
boo-boo.
Yeah.
Well, they'll spit it out.
Don't eat in national parks. Don't eat venison in national parks. Don't kill deer.
No.
And eat it.
Picnics! Do you know what impression he was doing?
Yes, Froggy.
Picnics.
Yes.
Good job.
Well, he
So, hold on. What impression was I doing?
It was
hey, boo-boo.
It was like the bear, the Smokey the Bear.
No, it's
Smokey the Bear?
She did a lot better than I thought she was going
Smokey would be, only you can prevent forest fires.
I thought you were trying to do Smokey the Bear.
No.
There's a very specific...
Who the hell is Boo-Boo?
Okay.
The cartoon.
Okay.
Boo-Boo. Who is Boo-Boo?
I forgot. I
Roxanne,
didn't watch that one.
Boo-Boo. Who is Boo-Boo?
Now that you know Smokey is wrong, name another famous bear.
He just said it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Froggy just said it.
Name a famous baseball player for the Yankees.
Yogi.
Yes,
You
put it
knew
together
that?
now. Yogi.
Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo boo. How about a picnic basket? Hey, it's Yogi Bear. Hey, boo boo.
Oh, hey, Yogi.
Hey, Yogi.
Yeah, sounds good. I have
Dude, you're
I have
sounding
a
like
cleft palate.
hold on. You're sounding like Louis
Anderson actually did the role.
You sound like Louis Anderson, boo boo.
I did the voice.
Louis ate Yogi.
Yeah, I ate them. I love just little bears. I'll eat
One
'em
bite
all.
like an hors d'oeuvre.
You really pissed a ranger off today, Yogi.
Who are you doing?
I don't know.
All right, we have a microbiologist that is saying avoid picnics at all costs. That your chance of getting sick because of like macaroni salad, potato salad, just sitting out in the sun and the flies, pooping all over them. Don't they say when flies land, they're pooping on your food?
Every time.
Every time they land, they poop.
Yeah, every time.
Isn't that the deal?
I think so.
They like come in on their landing just pooping it out.
Yeah, so this microbiologist is saying picnics, barbecues, the risk of food poisoning goes up dramatically with food outside. He says he will never, ever eat at a picnic.
Okay, see, I have picnics with my kids all the time, but I don't think it's these kinds of picnics.
Listen to this quote. I would rather drink contaminated radioactive Fukushima water from a containment chamber than go to a picnic. That is a quote from this microbiologist.
That's a pretty hard stance.
Fuki water is actually right next to the Fuji water.
Look at this. Oh, listen to this. This is the second quote. I would rather eat macaroni and cheese off of Rosie O'Donnell's rear end than go to a picnic. I can't. This guy has some very graphic and very descriptive
How can you
quotes.
separate the cheese from her ass?
But can we not demonize
I
just
dumped that.
I saw you think about it too. You were pausing and you're like, do I?
Why,
man?
Dude, come on, man. You got to go too far.
You
just
are
go,
such a little mook.
That's a cellulite joke,
you go-
right?
you
That's
go
who
too
cares?
I did a cellulite butt joke after you made a Rosie O'Donnell fat joke.
I didn't make a fat joke.
He made
Okay.
a macaroni and cheese joke.
Exactly.
Sir.
That's
Can we
what I
not-
did.
Difference.
Just talk a bunch of crap about regular picnics. Like I take my kids to we go to this gazebo and we have like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That picnic is okay.
No, it's not. Your kids are going to get salmonella. Hey, boo boo.
The peanut butter will kill them.
So, eating outdoors, picnics, barbecues, this guy says
Like
no
with
way.
Mayonnaise is the culprit. There.
Also, he's got buffets just in general. You know, buffets. Listen,
This guy's a wiener.
You know what? I don't think I've ever had food poisoning in my life.
No, I had
Seriously.
it once.
I don't think I've ever had.
I've
And
lied about having it.
I've eaten at plenty of buffets. I just listen. There are clean buffets. There are places that are hygienic. It's the people you got to worry about. Like when I go to a buffet, I don't just put my hands on the tongs or on the metal serving instrument. First of all, this is the way I treat a buffet. And listen, there are a lot of really fun, good buffets out there. You know, someone says I got to go to the Hard Rock buffet. That it's spectacular.
Let's go.
Have you been there?
I have not.
Someone says like hold on, what? What do you say?
Is it closed? Is that what you said?
Well, hold on. What do you, Andrew? Your mic is on. What?
I don't believe the buffet is there anymore.
Hold on. Let's
No,
find out.
I just heard that they got crab legs, and it's like I heard it was. I just heard like a week ago, a buddy said to me, "Hey, you got to go to the Hard Rock buffet. That's fantastic."
I'm looking.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fresh Harvest
buffet. Yeah, that's
from
2019. Yeah, someone let me know if the Hard Rock. Someone said I got to go. That is fantastic. Anyway, there are a lot of great buffets out there. But what I do is, if you got a lot of people touching the tongs and touching the metal serving, I grab a napkin or paper towel and I put that over the handle that I'm about to touch. Also, I like to dig for the food like in the far corner, where maybe it's unmolested.
Yeah.
You know, go for an area that just hasn't been, touched.
Or if it's like a plate of stuff, I break new top.
Or you dig underneath, you kind of burrow like you're a digger, like you're a coal miner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little helmet on with a little,
you guys
little
are
light
really-
and everything. So, buffets, your risk is going up. However, listen, I've eaten at plenty of buffets. Oysters, raw oysters, doesn't eat raw oysters. I love oysters, but most of my oysters that I eat these days are cooked, steamed or cooked.
What a wuss.
Grilled, or I buy, by the case, I buy those Crown Prince smoked oysters, which I love, which are, and then, bag salads. You know what? Why would you buy a bag salad? I don't
eat
get
one
it.
every day.
Now you see the bags of salads at the supermarket. You know they'll read triple washed, ready to eat. But even then, there have been like outbreaks of E. coli, a salmonella, whatever. Even from these bag triple washed salads. I don't know why. You're not going to get lettuce fresher than if you buy like a 3-pack of, like the Publix romaine lettuce. Or you're at Costco and you get the big 6-pack of lettuce or whatever. You buy a fresh head of romaine, buy some freaking carrots. I mean, how much longer is it going to take you to cut up wash the produce yourself? It's better anyway. You're going to get better quality salads. Just buy the individual pieces, buy good-looking produce, and cut the stuff up yourself and wash it.
Yes, this researcher is thanking you right now.
Yeah, I'm not into the bag lettuce, the bag salads. Make your own salad, folks. I mean, how lazy do you have to be?
Such a judger.
Seriously.
Listen, I get passionate about certain things, man. I'm telling you right now.
Salad's one of them.
Tossed salad is one of your biggest things that you're most passionate about.
Hang on a sec. We got calls rolling in. Can you bring up the call screener, Fester, please? And line 3. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Let's grab Lucy and Brandon. Hey, Lucy.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I just wanted to let you know that I have been to that buffet at the Hard Rock. However, they are no longer there.
Oh.
I believe they stopped like right after COVID. They have other restaurants, but that's
listen, I've been at Council Oak a couple of months ago. We were at Council Oak. And it was phenomenal. I had I was at dinner at Council Oak with my buddy Bobby and his wife Gigi, and we were with Dennis Phillips from ABC Action News. And let's see, his wife, and then Michelle and me.
Okay.
And we ordered like the big like prime bone-in rib. It was unbelievable. The cowboy steak is, I think, what they called it. All right, Lucy, thank you. So you're saying it's not there?
No, they closed it down, and I want to say it was like right after when COVID hit.
Oh, really? Because I just heard recently that the buffet's outrageously good. All right, maybe they just remember from a while back.
Yeah, we got a couple texts on it, too.
All right, well. Mark in Sarasota. Hey, Mark.
I was calling about the same thing. It's called the Fresh Harvest Buffet in Seminole.
Would they have all kinds of seafood and crab legs galore?
Crab legs galore. They have different stations, Italian.
And it's not there?
And Italian. I don't know if they just said the same thing what Lucy said. They closed right after COVID. They still haven't, but they say they haven't reopened yet.
Maybe they need to reopen it then.
Miami, the other Hard Rock. They're closed also.
Well, down in Hollywood, actually.
Right, yeah, in Hollywood.
All right, Mark, listen.
They're closed. They just say they haven't reopened.
Yeah, I appreciate you checking in, buddy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice one. All right, 9:22 at the MJ Morning Show. I like a good buffet, though. You know, you get the in Virginia Beach. If you're ever in Virginia Beach, go to Captain George's.
Dude.
On Laskin Road. They used to have a punga location.
If you're ever in Temple Terrace, go to the Golden Corral.
Hold on. Andrew just said that's closed.
Is it?
Oh, no.
Hillsborough Avenue, is that one open? I don't know.
Yes, that just got reopened.
I'm just trying to make jokes, people.
Good buffet, Gaylord Palms. The breakfast buffet there is awesome. The brunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a morning show brunch then.
Okay, let's do it.
We don't have to waste the Friday or Saturday night.
When she wants to live her
No, I'm kidding.
lottery lifestyle, she goes to Gaylord Palms.
9:23 at the MJ Morning Show. All right, final chunk of the program is next, and I'm going through the pile. We have a lot to get to when we get back. So we're going to lightning round a ton of stuff, including Sober October. Do you know about Sober October?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
very popular.
yeah, I guess it's in full effect right now. But we have a lot to cover. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show next here on Q105. Stand by. Blocked website list for gambling?
So no, I have to go backdoor style and go through Google, and then it allows me to do it.
Unbelievable. Anyway, so Powerball is a little over $1.5 billion now. And, I know what I was saying, that I didn't win. And I might as well have just lit the $30 on fire in the Publix parking lot where I bought my... You think that's... Should I do that in videotape? Or what do you know? I did burn 100. Remember I burned a $100 bill in my driveway. But it was that... and people like, oh my God, that is terrible. You're burning money. Glad you have money to burn, MJ. It was one of those fake $100 bills, the movie money. It was funny. It was funny. It was prop money. And people are like, MJ, you know what? You're off. I'm not listening to you again. We're trying to feed the family here, and you're burning $100 bills in your driveway. I'm like, no, I'm like, calm the hell down. If you go back, it's on my Instagram. And again, I encourage you to follow me on Instagram because you never know what the heck's going to pop up on my Insta. So give me a follow. I'm Certified MJ Radio. So on Instagram, I am Certified MJ Radio. So give me a follow. And if you scroll down, you'll see me. I can't remember if I'm holding a burning $100 bill in my hand or if it's I'm like stomping it out on the ground. Anyway, the video's down. You got to go down like I think it's like a month and a half ago or something.
Maybe longer than that.
Yeah.
Over the summer, Julian filmed it.
Yeah, hang on. Fester's. Hold on. Did Julian film it?
Yeah, he taped it.
Oh, yeah. So that's our new car wheel. Hang on a minute. Hold on. Keep going.
Too far?
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you did. Because now we're no. You went too far. Go back up. Anyway, so me lighting the no, you're going the wrong way.
I think I'm going the right way.
No, you're going the wrong way.
I don't think I am.
No, you are. I'm telling you are. Anyway, so I did like the funny money, and people were yelling at me thinking it was real. So Powerball, the next drawing is tonight. Yeah, because Powerball is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and the jackpot's over. So what do I do? Do I go spend another $30, or do I just spend $30 on one ticket with Power Play?
How many combinations are there? Does anybody know?
It's 292 million. Because the odds of winning are 1 in 292 million. The odds are horrific. The odds are an absolute horror show.
But 292 million is less than 1.5 billion, right? So whatever.
Think about this.
So
that has nothing to do with odds, though. Where the jackpot is has nothing to do with odds.
There's a rumor circulating on the text line right now.
If you bought every combination of tickets, you have the winner.
That's been done. But you had syndicates that would buy
crime syndicates.
No, it's not a crime syndicate. Just there were lottery syndicates that used to buy like every combination and would do the math. And if they were the sole winners, it would benefit them. But that's when the odds were like 1 in 30 million, and you had a $75 million jackpot, and you'd try to buy every combination. But it's not feasible to buy 292 million combinations. Plus, haven't they kind of barred the syndicates from doing that? I thought they kind of clamped down on that deal.
I heard there wasn't enough time in the universe to print that many tickets.
I think that's another thing as well.
There's so many drawings, you'd never get it.
All right, so Sober October, obviously, is nothing that Hal Herman has heard of, right, Frog?
No, please. October is when he goes double as hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hal Herman for Sober October.
Not interested.
Wait a second. Where'd Hal come from?
No, I just was under the desk. I passed out last Friday after my headline. Just woke up.
Yeah, let's talk about Sober October. Are you going to say something, Roxanne?
What do they call it in January, Roxanne?
It's guilty after the holidays, dry January. That's what it is.
I mean, are these people with drinking problems just coming up with different names for different months to hit a reset button?
That's right, because what's the mustache for November?
Movember.
Is that Movember, right?
Yeah.
Mustache, whatever it is, right?
November is a thing, yes. Okay.
But also, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well, right?
Ah, wow.
I mean, well, okay, we're really starting to convolute things here.
But here's the deal. I read a story over the weekend that Sober October is in effect, and experts say that if you give up on alcohol for a month, that your skin is going to get healthier, you're going to lose weight, you're going to have better sleep.
And you're going to be bored to death.
And regular alcohol consumption actually leads to insomnia. Some people, here's the deal. See, it's kind of counterintuitive because some people think that drinking alcohol helps them get to sleep more quickly, but it might. So you might pass out and alcohol might make you a little sleepier. However, the alcohol then works against you because it disrupts the very crucial REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, which is essential to a deep sleep that satisfies like a Snickers.
Couldn't we just get alcohol to work with us for once?
Yeah, if you day drink, I think that helps with that.
But what happens is if you think, stop it, Roxanne. If you drink and you fall asleep, you're not getting into REM sleep.
Yeah.
And what that means is that it's counterproductive because you're going to wake up groggy.
So drink between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. and then sweat it out before you go to bed.
Yeah, it's a good plan, actually.
Yeah, Roxanne, by the way, is a big proponent of liquid lunch. In fact, weren't you talking about opening up your own place called Liquid Lunch?
I mean, God, you know how popular that place is?
Yeah, get schnit-faced like during lunchtime. Yeah, you get hammered.
Would you be shocked to know I had like I pretend drank this weekend? Like I had one sip of wine, pretend.
Why would you do such
Hold on. Whoa. You had a mocktail or you had a pretend drink?
I just had a sip to be sociable, to like look like I had a drink in my hand.
But that's not... Oh, so you're a phony drinker.
Yeah. I was a phony. I haven't had anything to drink since like...
Roxanne.
Phony baloney drinker, just holding a glass like, I got to fit in, I got to hold alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't you just hold why can't you just hold a tumbler with some club soda with a little dash of lemon and lime?
I mean, I guess I could have, but I said, Doug, go get me a glass of wine and make me look sociable.
Oh, God, Roxanne, don't be a poser.
Poser.
I was working. I was trying to be a professional.
What event?
But then I wanted
What
to,
was the event that you were fake drinking at?
It was the community food pantry.
Oh, great.
Oh,
so
you
now
had to host
great.
something.
So now you had to defraud the community food pantry.
Of a glass of wine they could have given to some homeless person?
Maybe they could have been like, wow, look,
I mean,
she's hosting and she's staying sober. How great. Give me a bottle.
You had a glass of wine that could have been given to some wino.
She just sipped it.
Now that you put it like that was heinous, wasn't it?
Willie the wino's like,
terrible.
Hey, bitch, taking my wine.
Willie the wino.
Next, you're going to be at the community wine pantry, right? Tell me, tell me, seriously.
Seriously, the community food
What is
pantry
it? Yeah.
is an amazing organization, and you don't realize what a big problem this is now, especially people realize with inflation, and you go to the grocery store, where are you going to cut? If you have,
So what do they do? They help people out?
They help people with food. And
so people that can't afford food can stop by the pantry
community food pantry
and
2 days a week.
How about the community Jägermeister pantry? Is that open?
All right, MJ, that's a joke. But
What?
do they have White Claw?
The community White Claw pantry.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Doug can
someone
run
would
it.
have cleaned it out.
Doug can open it, run it, then defraud it, and it'd be arrested.
Roxanne, come on. You don't need to fit it. You don't have to pretend.
it
Don't
wasn't-
hold a glass of wine and just, I'm holding a glass of wine. Just be yourself. Come on.
Yeah, that is myself. That's the thing. It's like, just be yourself. Usually I have a glass
What,
of wine in my
faking-
hand.
fake drinking?
No, having a glass of red wine in my hand is myself.
So why do you cut this week? Because usually you have to be carried out of places. So why?
She had to be a host.
Why?
You're responsible.
So you couldn't do your usual sloshiness because you had a host. You couldn't slur your speech during the.
yes.
Were you emceeing?
Yes, I was emceeing.
Oh,
and I
okay,
was
that
also,
makes sense. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Roxanne.
Hey, everybody! It's my welcome to the community.
All right, whoever brought the goldfish for the food pantry, you suck.
Yeah.
I don't want that crap.
Anybody have some marijuana edibles to drop off at the pantry?
It's not like Froggy was a host here. What are we
Why
doing?
would that be part of my content?
All right.
I mean, come on.
All right, so you didn't drink because you don't want to slur? And-
Yeah, exactly. And because I'm not an auctioneer. I am not an auctioneer, but I was at this, and so I was very like.
I would love to hear
spun
auctioneer
out about-
Roxanne.
No, you wouldn't.
All right. Do I hear $3?
After 7 glasses of Chardonnay.
Were you like the give it, $4 over here, $4 over here, $5 over here, $5.
$5 to $15, $42.
Sold to the bald man over there who's driving me home. Doug, you bought it.
If you're experiencing or you're participating in Sober October, good for you. You know, I'm trying to think my last week. So this week, a new week starts, yesterday technically. My consumption of alcohol was, Michelle and I had a couple of glasses on Friday night, and we were out to dinner on Saturday night, and I had a couple of glasses at dinner on Saturday night. But but during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing for me. And
you were sober October.
I'm doing a different thing where I drink during the week and not the weekend. Doing it
I like
backwards.
that. I used to do that.
That was a joke.
We were kidding.
Yeah. Hey, listen. On a much more serious note, the Middle Eastern situation with Israel and Hamas, the terrorist organization funded by Iran. Where this goes, nobody knows. But how this expands, what the regional involvement's going to be. U.S. We're sending naval ships to the Med. As a
I'm telling you,
an
this is how
offshore-
a world war starts. This is Prince Ferdinand, Archduke Ferdinand.
Listen, I can't sit here and ignore, we mentioned it, I think, earlier in the show, but, what happens with Israel? I mean, bottom line is, clearly there have been age-old tensions. Is there ever going to be a solving of this issue? I don't think so. But Hamas, a terrorist organization funded by Iran, and them sending militants into Israel, kidnapping and killing non-military, innocent women, children, men, is heinous and despicable. And they're like 9/11 terrorists. They're like the terrorists that smash planes into our buildings here in the United States. So, man, how prolonged this is going to be, who knows? But this is a major, major event. Hey, and on a side note, for instance, Bruno Mars canceled his concert in Israel because of listen, there are a lot of other things to worry about versus the Bruno Mars concert being canceled, but I just wanted to point it out. And then also, did you see, who was it? Kylie Jenner texted out support for Israel, and some people gave her a hard time for supporting Israel? Really? So she deleted her social
What?
media.
Yeah. Why would she delete that?
Weird.
Yeah, here, listen. Kylie Jenner deletes Instagram post supporting Israel after backlash. Oh,
Keep your post up there.
I mean, listen, you had terrorists that attacked Israel and bombarded civilians and just went after civilians. Anyway, listen, this
For PRP.
this is an argument that can go on for forever, just like the conflict. But out of nowhere, the Israelis were attacked and civilians were targeted. We've got Americans that are dead. So Americans in Israel, we've got at least a couple of Americans that have been murdered by Hamas.
All right, so Israeli intelligence, I was always told, is like
the best.
Like the best.
Yeah,
in the world.
something happened. They
didn't know this.
Guess what? Colossal failure. But see, what probably happened here is Hamas. They know the tentacles of Israeli intelligence, the IDF, Mossad, and legendary because Israel has to survive historically amongst an area of very hostile surrounding nations. But it seems to me that Hamas and this whole planning was done with notes delivered on camels. It seems like they stayed off all computer and internet and cell phones. It seems like all this was done knowing that they had to stay underground and totally quiet so they weren't detected. That's what it seems happened on why there was this massive intelligence failure. But hey, watch this, folks. I mean, will this grow? Will this become a major problem? It already is huge with the number of injured and dead on both sides, but Hamas started this, and the Israelis will finish it. So, they brought this upon themselves, with what Hamas did. All right, 9:45 at the MJ Morning Show. Anything else before we get out of here?
Oh, yeah. Because I came in so late today, I completely was off track, and I met so many MJ Morning Show listeners this weekend.
You did?
At the event on Saturday night. And then I also did I did something with Mickey Sudo.
This was the event where you fake drank.
Yeah, well, that was Saturday night. But then Friday, I did something with Mickey Sudo and
a local competitive eater.
And Nick Weary, the competitive eaters.
Yeah, because she won the Nathan's Hot Dog 4th of July, and then her husband was also in the competition.
She's female world champion.
Yeah.
They're number 3 and 4 in the world, right?
Did you tell him we tried to get him on again and we couldn't reach him?
No, I didn't, but I have her number now, so we can do it anytime.
Yeah.
And so, but at this school,
remember last year we had them on.
Yes, and I talked to her about that.
But then this last July we tried to call and we couldn't get a hold of them.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got her number. In any case, I met all these high school kids at 5A school. Kristen, Jada, Edward, Edwin, Juan, a whole list of people I was supposed to say hi to today, and I forgot.
You probably wanted to do this while they're not in high school right now.
Jack,
probably,
Carrie,
probably
Billy.
at 7:30 you probably wanted to mention
Tommy,
this.
hey,
What is this, romper room? Where you're looking in the mirror? We got to roll. 9:47 at the MJ Morning Show. And I want to thank you for listening to the program today. Folks, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, and let's be careful out there.